Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Boys, yeah. Hold on, we them boys. We them boys. Hold on, we making noise. Hold on, we them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys. Hold up. Pop a bottle. Hold up. If you suck and swallow, smell that marijuana, they gon' follow. Throwing money on her like she won a lotto. Pussy must be serious. Hold up. Scared of heights, come face your fears. Hold up. Do it just like Nikki, gone and bend it over. Say she never smoked, I turned her to a stoner. Young nigga, but I'm ready. Oh, foreign girls call me sexy. And white girls give me Becky. But first I gotta roll this joint, baby. Hold up. We them boys. We them boys. Hold up. We making noise. Hold up. We them boys. We them boys. We making noise. We them boys.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Hey guys, let's start the show, everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. It's the Watch Market Monday. We're gonna talk some watches. Unfortunately, we're gonna talk about some motor prices. We'll take a look at some of the newer watches that came out literally earlier today on my train ride home. Where, yeah, I went to the city, guys, and we 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 got the couch. The roommate finally got what she wanted. Hopefully, she'll be happy. We'll see where it goes. Thank you guys for joining me today. I'm a little bit down. Yesterday, I was partying way too hard with Asheen, so I'll be recovering and relaxing. The link to the stream is in the chat. If anybody wants to join me to chat some watches. Other than that, huge shout out to Web One. Thank you so much for the £4 69 beloved Timmy with them boys by Wiz Khalifa, please. Thank you so much. Great song. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's switch over here. We just had a brand new Czapek announced. I kind of like it because, man, Czapek, they've been working with this movement for a while, and it seems like every time they bring it out, they somehow find a way to skeletonize even more parts of the movement. So this time they released it with what looks like a translucent dial, but still with the hour markers. It looks freaking great, and yeah, it's a good stuff. Good release from Czapek. We're gonna find out a little bit more about this thing real quick. Huge shout out to Dave F451. Thank you for upvoting early. Marco, same thing. Web One, JMB, thank you so much for the cigars. We finally finished one box, and it's too much. I'm supposed to be on the diet. I'm supposed to be taking care of health, and then boom, I have 2 nights back to back out with Ronald, out with Ushin. It's wild. By the way, also great job, the Watch Apprentice. He ran a fantastic stream earlier today on the UK Watch Community channel. James Hess joined him a little bit late, but still, it was very nice. Uh, Russell, welcome to the show. Evening watch fan, evening everybody. Dingo Dave, with the how's the fishes going? Maybe today, as the outro, will play a little bit more an update on the aquarium. Love the aquarium updates. I've got a whole bunch of stuff here to go through. So yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. This Moser from few other angles. Got some really nice photography here. I gotta say, right, with the green leaves and whatever green leather thing that's in the background. But look at that strap, man! Oh man, that's gorgeous. I love how a lot more watchmakers are going away from just the traditional leather and trying other materials. And this is it's a really good looking one. The cool thing with stuff like this is you're so much more flexible with colors. Leather, it is somewhat limited because you can only put so much dye on the leather until it kind of, I don't know, it starts looking unnatural. We've got Goldfinger 0808. Welcome to the show, Goldfinger. Uh, Need to chat with you. Hopefully we'll be able to talk tomorrow. Kaloy, welcome to the stream. Let's see. Look at this. I At first I thought that this was their standard edition, but it looks like it's a three-hander. Oh, very interesting. Look at that, guys. That's a beautiful look, especially because I wanna finally take a look at the video about the service problems that one of the dudes was having, and it actually has something to do with a watch that kind of resembles this Czapek, at least the dial. It's very nice, man. The translucent dial. Why didn't Grand Seiko come up with this, right? Because I could totally see it, Grand Seiko just making dials like this. Good stuff. Look at that. You get nice hit of light through the back. This is what I was talking about. That Czapek, every time they re-release this movement, somehow they figure out a way to remove an additional part of the movement. It is crazy. It's like 40% of the movement now is non-existent. So cool. But it makes it look very nice. Green was the hyped color of 2023, and it looks like it's still going strong into the end of 2024. I wonder what the 2025 will bring. Are we going to see a lot more purple watches? That was the promise. I, I, after the green, I was told, well, the next one is going to be the purple. So, but the purple hasn't taken off like green it has. It's really cool, and the beauty of what Chapek has done here is that they probably could very easily release this watch in different colors. They can get a blue one or um, no blue, red one. This is a very festive color for the holidays. The green. Taking a look at the back, we've got the caliber SXH7. Very nice. Oh, and look at this. They actually flipped the. What did they flip? Yeah, it looks like they flipped the bridge for the hairspring. So it's now facing the dial side more. I'm guessing you'll be able to see it kind of vibrate at the 6 o'clock over here. Very cool. Very cool. Micro rotor. All the bridges are skeletonized. It's really awesome seeing this model with almost fully skeletonized movement and compare it to like some of those version ones, and how little work they have done on the movements in the past. And Chapek has really came far in a very short time. Bert Dundee, the back is nice. Hell yeah, the back is looking good. I could see the hairspring here from the front now. That's going to look really nice because you'll be able to see it beating away. Not without having to have an opening for it. One day retro transparent color dial. Where have I seen that before? Yeah, think about it. What watch brand has popularized transparent dials? There's only one. It's German watch brand. Let's see if people can guess. Nick Da Vinci says that does look nice. Yeah, right? It does. It does look amazing. The hands look nice and sharp. Let's see what the size is, right? Because that's going to be either a killer or a, a deal breaker. Hopefully, it's reasonable size. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. And most importantly, what's the price on this thing? All right. Oh, whoa, whoa. Look at this. The case size is 38 millimeters by 10.8 millimeters thick. It's kind of very nice, very elegant size, not too big. It's still below that 13 millimeters thickness, right? It's not an ultra thin watch by any means, but it's got a lot of depth, right? You can see it. There's so much going on. The hands almost remind me of a Grubel Forsey, right? That's Grubel. Actually, Grubel Forsey recently released a new watch as well. We're gonna take a look at that as well. Let me just flick it here so you can see it. Here's a Grubel Forsey, right? And you can see the hands. There's the Grubel Forsey hands. This is their new double Balenciaga Sport. A crazy one. We'll look at this again because that's I think like a $400 million watch. A little bit out of our price point, but look how similar the hands are on the Czapek. I might even prefer the Czapek over the Grubel. Who wants to pay that ridiculous pricing? The Watch Apprentice and PG says Zeitwinkel. Yeah, Zeitwinkel does have a really nice translucent dial watch. Let's see. Zeitwing Zeitwinkel. Let's pull it up. I want to show you guys this Zeitwinkel. It's really cool. By the way, congratulations, PG, on your Zeitwinkel. Beautiful watch. He went with the full orange combo. Cleveland, go Browns. Take me to the dog pound. Hey, I could also see the wrist chick in the chat. By the way, the wrist chick. I hope you signed up for Miami Antique Show, guys. The tickets are free today only. There is a promo code. Let me drop it in the chat over here. If you are planning on coming to Miami Antique Show, get your free tickets now. There's no point to wait. Well, they might not have them free again, but you got to get them now. Okay, let me see it. Copy this. Go to the website, guys. The promo code is EM Black Friday. I'm not sure what the EM stands for, but here's the link to the original Miami Original Antique Show. The link to the show itself is in the chat and the promo code. Use the promo code. Get your free tickets to the Miami Antique Show. Daniel Katz is now booked. He was out of the bag, but he came back. Dr. Bob's Nightmare. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Happy Monday. It was cool seeing Ashid in the studio finally, Tim. Send super chats now. Hey, yes, it was. It was very cool of Shin to be able to finally make it. The haters were trying to make it out like, oh, Shin is trying to, he doesn't want to go, whatever. They were making up all kinds of bullshit. But the reality is, it's hard. It's hard. It's just everything is very difficult. It's a brutal city. You gotta scrape by to get by. So I didn't want to like force or nag or Sheen into coming. I knew it's best when people come when it's best for them. That way, the experience is so much better rather than him trying to squeeze, his appearance, at the studio at some weird time. This way, we went for dinner afterwards. We had some great cigars. Actually, we streamed the cigars, but I'll show you some pictures of the dinner we had maybe later in the stream. Right now, guys, make sure that you smash that upvote button. All right, make sure you upvote. I would really appreciate it. And we're gonna keep looking at some watches. We gotta get some watch talk in here. Yeah. So this Czapek, guys, it's doing really well. It's looking good. Now, what about the price? The price is questionable. $32,000. Man, Czapek is smoking crack over here. That's way too much money. I watches right now, the whole watch business, it's hard. You have to find ways to give people value. I feel like this could have been a great opportunity for Chapek to make prices a little bit more reasonable. But what the hell do I know? They've got their internal uh, price, whatever. Uh, Like they know what their demand on their watches are. So okay, I guess if they can't sell, they can always discount a little bit, and that could feel like people are getting value. But there is a lot of work on the movement done, right? Like think about it. This is the same, and it's actually this Chapek is cheaper than the Moritz Grossman that I own at retail, right? Because this is 32, probably same price in US. They're probably going to be both 36,000. So, yeah, but the work on the movement, I think Chapek might might win, right? Although they are they're different technology. So, way too expensive. Thank you, Nick. Yeah, it's so expensive. But if you can get this for under 20, we want to see this 50% off. That's why let's take a look at what's going on the gray market. What are the dealers paying for wristwatches today? All right, so let's see here. Here we go. This is number one. First watch we'll take a look at Omega No Time to Die. Classic watch, iconic. I think there's 7,000 of these that were made. 6,400 is the gray market price. It's still holding pretty well. I think the Daniel Craig uh, Seamaster made. I think some people realize how amazing this one is because this is the thinnest Seamaster that Omega has produced. So now that I think about it, man, if it was for me between the Daniel Craig or No Time to Die, I might go with the No Time to Die. It's because it's titanium. It's gonna be so light, and I think the bezel is aluminum on this one, or it might be ceramic actually. But regardless, it's a great looking piece. Let's keep going. Let's see more. Yesterday, me and Red and Oshin were talking a little bit Panerais. Here we got three of them. The market is flooded with secondhand Panerais. Now these could be fake. I think even the factory can't identify whether they're real or they're fake. But the full set must go. 2,800. Wait a second. Is that for all three? Amazing deals up for grabs today on some Radiomir Black seals. Perfect entry level PAM. Same reference, different styles. PAM 380. Full set. What is this? All of them? No, it's got to be each one is 2,800. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. It's like let's just say it's each one because They can't be that cheap. But what a great watch for 2,800. A true a true horological icon. Let's just put the price over here. 2,800, I think, each. There we go. That's pretty good. Now it's not my favorite reference. I prefer when the seconds hand is a little bit larger, or no seconds hand at all. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. This is a great deal. And sometimes deal, that's the most important thing that matters. Um, Russell 996, Maurice Grossman for an easy win. Hey, there's actually a new Maurice Grossman that has been released as well, with a black enamel dial. I'll pull that up as well. Maybe it'll be good comparison between the two watches. Oh, Tom, thank you for pointing out that the Czapeks were limited to 88 pieces. That's a very small number, all things considered, right? 88. Hmm. That's a lucky number too. Uh, it looks like Czapek is targeting Asian market with their 88 piece limited edition, because in China, I think number 8 is good luck, and they put the double eight as like a lucky number. All right, so that's Panerized. Panerized are pretty good. Now there's more stuff to go. All right, here we go. Here we go. I also love my Breitlings. The Breitling is a great watch. This was a hunky, chunky monstrosity that I don't know what Breitling was thinking when they made this one, but MSRP was 10,800, and now they want it gone for 5,000. Take it for 4,950. The dealer just wants his investment back. He doesn't care about making profit. Breitling is the fastest dropping brand on the gray market, or as I like to think of it, as the best deal on the gray market. These are the best deals, but it's a chunky piece. Let's see, it's like a big eye, but this one is a GMT as well. It's got the second time zone. Big eye with the date and the GMT. A chunky hunk of steel. It's pretty cool. I like the way the dial is configured, but would have much preferred this if this was just a chronograph without the GMT or the date. It's personal preference, but yeah, these prices. I mean, wow, for a brand new watch, why even buy? Like, it begs the question, right? Why even buy if you're gonna sell it for 50% off? If this is someone who bought it, like, just for fun, I guess. Hopefully, this is AD selling to the gray market, just trying to get rid of it. Now, speaking of some good watches, why would you want to go with that Breitling if you can get the icon chronograph from Tudor? Boom, the new Tudor Black Bay Chrono. Let's see it. Runs and functions great. Polished to retail. Okay, it's a little bit of rough condition. No biggie though. Black dial 3,250. These used to go above retail, way above retail. But you see it how, if you truly like the watch, it's the best thing to do is just wait. If it's one of those watches that the manufacturer is going to keep producing, then it's best to just wait out the hype and then pick it up at a discount. Dingo Dave says, I gotta rush off to the pet store. It's an emergency. It needs an aqua soil. It needs it quick. Let's go, 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 Dingo. Let's get that aqua soil. The fishies need it. Let's take a look at a few more things here. Here we go. Omega was the brand that's on a really big discount right now. Is a brand new what? Brand new, but this looks old model. Yeah, this is an old version. All right, this is the Mark 1 of Apollo 8, but yeah, it's a non-rocket version. The rocket refers to the running seconds at 9 o'clock. In the new version, the 9 o'clock seconds hand looks like the Apollo 8 rocket itself. But here it says freshly dated when sold, complete set, discontinued, 25% off retail. 25. I think you can get more. More. We want bigger discounts. In Northern Ireland, they're selling Omegas from the AD up to 35% off. And that's before you talk. By the way, guys, the couch, there was a situation. They tried to they tried to play me. Okay. The couch salesman tried to play me, guys. But and then the roommate, she was just gonna let herself be played. But I said no. We're walking out. I'll tell you. We'll see. Let's if we get to the 50 upvotes, I'll tell you guys the couch disaster story. How we almost got ripped off. Almost got ripped off. You gotta have attention for details when you do something. I mean, look, it was a rip off anyways. Uh, 14, but 14 at the end with everything. It was 14K, but we almost got ripped off. Man, what a disaster. All right, let's see. Here's another one. This IWC AMG Petronas F1 edition IWC Big Pilot Chrono. This was really popular. Actually hyped. These were going way above retail. I think Roman Sharf was like spruiking this one hardcore. He was wearing it to the F1 event. It's actually all things considered, it's a great watch. I'm glad seeing it way below retail. Or maybe this is like retail at retail. It's not below retail, but it's just at retail, but not 17,000 like it used to. Great watch. 41 mil. So they really they were able to shrink the size of the pilot's watch, pilot chrono watch, and Tiffany blue. That's just such a hyped uh, color. I believe Mark Wahlberg wears this watch. Bunch of other celebrities have this watch as well. Big like sports people have this watch because it's Tiffany, and it looks great. Look, even this uh, material strap has a Tiffany colored backing on the backside. So cool. And you get Tiffany blue rubber straps. Good stuff. The the strap looks like it's made of carbon. Oh, so it is below retail. Okay, because the list is set. Thank you, James. If the list is 7,500, then yeah, we're it's basically below retail now. Wow. And I've seen these go for $17,000. I thought people were morons when they were paying above retail for IWC. IWC is not the kind of brand you want to pay above retail. You want to get it gray. In fact, guys, there's a new just 1 second here. I don't want to that there's a new IWC, the long awaited. Check this out. Boom. This was just announced, I think, earlier today. The Ingenieur is now in your classic blue configuration because when they released it, there was no blue. They released it with that aqua marine blue and polished center links. They released a white one, black one, and gray one in titanium. And now 1 year later, they're released it in your in basically the Patek Philippe 5711 Royal Oak blue dial configuration. It looks great. It looks really great. Let me know what you think, guys. You like it in the new blue color? There's the new gorgeous blue dial. This is a weird website. A timely perspective. It's all broken. It's not working properly. But hey, they got the first picture, so it's cool to see it. One Day Retro says 14K for a sofa isn't a ripoff. Reckon $100 sofa with Margaret Robbie paid to 14K to sit on it when me is a better investment. Okay, I'm not sure what any of that means, but thank you for the comment. Paulie, Paulie, good to see you in the chat. I own Opus 1870 from them, and the good but very light. The ones you have will be better. Is that an Opus watch? Opus 1870? I thought it was wine. I thought he was talking about the Opus one. Opus one. But yeah, the new IWC looking good, looking clean as always. I wouldn't pay above retail for it. This is one of those watches that really should be at 50% below retail on the gray market. That would be a great pickup, like the Jared Perigos are. I think Jared Perigo is like the best steel sports watch to pick up on the gray right now. Biggest discounts. Let's see. Let's keep going here. We've got the white dial Speedmaster, and now these are dropping. They're dropping a lot because here it is, new, freshly dated, 7,500 plus label. That's located in Sunnyvale, California. That's a very, very good price because below retail plus no taxes on it, right? If I really wanted, and I do, I think I really do want a white dial Speedmaster, but I have the black one, so there's no point of getting the same watch twice just with a different dial. It's a cool piece though. Congrats to Red Shovel, who's got one, and James Hess. It's a gorgeous piece. But yeah, it's continuing to drop in price. Maybe Omega will discontinue it. Imagine if that happened. Probably never gonna happen. They're making way too much money selling them, but if they discontinue it, that would be great for all those who have one. Okay, let's keep going here. These are cheap, man. Tag Heuer Carrera. Oof, ugly configuration to be honest. Only 2,750. Wow. There's so much value in the gray market right now. You know, brand names that carry a lot of power are going for this is a big discount. I don't know what this one retails when it's new, but I mean, there's a lot going on here. You got the skeletonization in the date, which I think Zenith probably does this for Tag Heuer. They got the ceramic bezel. It looks like it's a ceramic mid case as well. Very interesting watch, but yeah, these are unwearable. Capoeira, how is the Daytona yellow gold oyster flex holding up? Oh, good question. Do I have one? Um, I don't think I have one for the today's show, but let me see. No, I don't have one. But we could check Daytona. Let's see, Daytona yellow gold oyster flex. Okay, they came down by a lot because I know white gold Daytonas on the oyster flex. They came down. They used to go above retail. Now they're like retail, if not below. Gray market dealer, gray market reseller would pay way below retail. I think they're like 25,000. Let's see. Daytona Oyster Flex. Let's see how these are doing. Let's go low to high. And that's Chrono 24 prices, right? Okay, here we go. Okay, you see here, we've got, this is collectors. Mint. Okay, there's yellow gold, white dial. Good looking. Is this collectors? Oh yeah, Huntington watches. That's right. It's over here in Brooklyn. Very very good, trusted reseller. As you can see it, let's see it. What's the retail for the modern one? Okay, because remember the Rolex has changed a few things up. Yeah. If right now you wanted to get Daytona Oyster, what I want to see is Submariner on the Oyster Flex. That would be freaking nice. Okay, okay. So check this out. On the Rolex website, the Oyster Flex yellow gold Daytona goes for 31,900. So actually, this this older one is going still above retail. But this is Chrono 24, right? And you can also bargain with them. They're setting their prices to sell, right? Because these collectors guys, they're not wristwatch hoarders. I guess they saw that they were lowest on the Chrono 24, and that's what they're selling at. Yeah, you can see here. Here's the white gold ones, 37,000. Somebody wants. Yeah, the Chrono 24 prices came down by a lot. Let's see. We can see the chart, right? Or I have to. No, I'm logged in. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Yeah, and I think they should have a chart for this Daytona. Where is it? Oh, no. Hold on a second. How do I do this? Oh, like this, right? Where's the chart? Oh, here. Here's the chart. All right. So they went up as high as 67,500. Yeah, those were the days. And almost any of these Oyster Flex Daytonas were going double retail. And you know what? Look, they dropped, and now they again went up a little bit. But you know, the Oyster Flex Daytona, that's a tough one. If I had a if I was gonna buy one, I would personally I think I would go with the full gold bracelet. Oyster Flex, the rubber, it kind of ages, and in a couple of years, as you can see, even in these pictures, right? The Oyster Flex looks kind of old. Yeah. Oh, whoa, this is old Oyster Flex. Hold on a second. What the hell? That's that's a really old one. You can see this might not even be the Rolex Oyster Flex. It's it might be an aftermarket Oyster Flex. Weird, weird Daytona over here. Let's look at something else. But it might be older reference. Yeah. Let's see this one. Speaking of older references, Daniel.
We did.
Daniel, how
We
you doing?
did. I'm only here for a few minutes. Can you hear me?
Yep, yeah, I can.
Uh, 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 Before we get into your main topic,
Mm.
there's the unshirting and the uncoating. If
Oh,
there's with the audience, the
yeah,
uncoating. Then
the
I want to share
uncoding.
a beef. Can I share a beef?
You got beef?
No
Okay,
beef.
you share your beef, and then I'll tell you my couch story. It's
Okay. The
gonna
first
blow
beef.
your mind.
I don't want to see a croc attack again on video. That's worse than any horror film I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like anything from what's that, Tarantino? There's a
Yeah.
lot of blood in there. It's nothing compared to what you showed in 1 minute there. And it's on YouTube.
Oh yeah, readily available. Anybody
I
can
had
go and see it.
nightmares. I couldn't sleep. I was
Really?
seeing this animal in slow motion being taken apart. Look, if it's dead right away, fine, but I don't want to see that. Okay,
Yeah.
anyway,
It's
tongue in cheek.
something that I think everybody had to see because there's a lot of people
I
out
know you
there
have to
who are
make your point.
vegetarian,
I'm
and
wearing a, I'm
they're
wearing.
all soy as shit.
Is it?
So
Okay, well maybe it's me too, and I'm wearing a
yeah,
Croc strap
nice,
in my
nice.
retaliation,
Exact.
right?
Those Crocs, you saw how they tore
No,
into the zebras.
well, don't even
That's
mention it.
why the only way I want to see Crocs is on the wrist.
Right, right, right.
because man, all
Oh,
these people who are fighting for Crocs' rights,
but
the
you don't,
the Crocs are not fighting for the rights of zebras to cross the water, right?
well, here's another thing is that um, years ago when I was like a kid,
Mm.
I there was with these horrible versions of Esquire magazine, not the fancy Esquire that we know of. It was the tabloid, really bad news, like just
Was there a
poorly.
centerfold?
It was a tabloid, cheap newspaper of just rotten news. It was like cheap
Right.
stuff, but gossip. It was a gossip news.
Cheap
It
and
became
nasty.
this was before it was bought out. It was made into a fancy magazine.
Hmm.
So a girl got going swimming with her dad from Australia, South Africa. So they swim in the wrong place, and this
Uh-huh.
picture took the picture of they go just before the bigger than a crocodile. I forget what they call them. Was about to finish her. She didn't know what hit her. And then in
Wow.
another picture, YouTube, a cat saved a woman who was just lying down like this with her legs just enjoying the air by the beach, like a
Uh-huh.
public beach. And a crocodile was about to come at her off the beach. And a cat
Wow. She was
comes
gonna become lunch. Uh-huh.
and the cat startled the heck out of the crocodile and went after her. I don't even
Wow.
know what they hit. Like, and it apparently the woman was saved. But,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
the cats, they're protectors. No wonder the Egyptians were worshiping the cats.
well, there you go.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have a pet cat. I'm allergic to cats except for my last name.
Oh,
Okay, so the second thing is I just signed
Daniel
now,
is cats in name only.
right? The Greenview
Yeah.
Hotel.
Oh,
So
you're
it's
booked.
booked, but hold on. I
Okay.
booked it through my agent, okay?
Oh, you have an agent. All right.
King size bed. So I got a nice place. But I leave early. I leave on the 13th. So I'm
Hey,
10th, 13th.
in the king size bed, there'll be some
Leave it.
room for
I don't know.
for some other cat
Don't. Anyways, we don't know.
to
So anyways,
join you.
we don't know. But anyways, so everything was confirmed. Credit card, whatever. Then
It's
no,
not. It
wait.
shouldn't be expensive, right? This is
No,
one of
no,
the
that's
most
fine. No,
economical trips.
no, that's not it. Let me get to my beef.
Yeah.
So it's not breast of chicken. It's in my beef. So anyway, someone texts me from a different number representing Wokel, which I guess is some company that owns Greenview, supposedly. Supposedly owns, like it's a bigger company. It says, thank you for registering, da 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 da. But please, can you give us this information, that information, picture of yourself, a copy of any ID, da da da, and your credit card.
Sounds like a scam.
And yeah, but I already gave this to my agent. I said
Yeah.
no. I text back, no, I'll do it at the hotel. Because you
Yeah.
don't know what they are, who they are.
Exactly. What the hell? They want your private stuff.
Now, even if it's a
They didn't ask me anything.
if you did it through Wikipedia, like you book your stuff online,
Yeah.
if you did online, you might get another request, Tim, I don't know, asking for that extra bit of information. What for? I don't know.
Bullshit. Especially you booked through the agent. They should see it that, oh, this is,
Well,
done
she
through
told me that's
legitimate.
nonsense. Don't do
Yeah.
it. I talked to my agent.
Yeah. You shouldn't be
Yeah.
sending your private information out to
I don't even
anyone.
send my
Yeah.
privates either.
Yeah, because a lot of these employees over there, they collect that information for themselves and they open credit cards into your name. Gotta be careful. Faye Fowl says, "Hey Timmy, how important are box and papers when you're buying a watch for long term?" It's a great question. I think if you're buying a watch and you're not planning to sell it ever, which that's kind of how you should buy watches, then the box, because you're buying a watch, right? The box and papers are irrelevant if you're buying watch to keep, because it's just gonna get lost anyways. It's pain in the ass
Yeah,
to
Daniel
yeah,
Long. the paper to your Ming, right?
Yeah, it's just the thing that
And
you
you'll never
lose,
and you
right?
never forgive me for it. You know,
No,
those
I don't
things happen.
care. Dan, I just mention it because it's funny.
Yeah,
But I don't really care about it. It
yeah,
doesn't matter. They'll
yeah,
take the watch to service regardless whether it has papers or not.
yeah,
That's just if I was gonna auction it off on Phillips and make $1 million on it, but I don't
yeah.
think that's gonna happen, even in my wildest dreams. So I think now the box and papers are important when you're buying from some shady places because it's a confirmation, another point of confirmation that what you're buying that it's real, right? Because a lot of the fakes that are sold in on the market or stolen watches, they're sold without box and papers, right? So you have to know you have to be buying from a reputable source, not to care about box and papers. For
Yeah,
example, if you're buying you
and also don't take out a loan for these from a loan shark because you might get eaten by a crocodile.
yeah, don't take out loans. Don't buy wristwatches on high interest credit cards. It's like if you're gonna be buying a watch on a credit card, it's you have to know you're gonna be able to pay this credit card off, and that it's 0% for the duration of your planned
Yeah,
payment plan that you're gonna do. But I wouldn't even recommend doing that. I did it because I'm crazy, and I knew I was able to get out on the other side, and at that time it was a lot easier to sell the watch. Like at any point, when I was paying off the credit card bills, I could have sold the watch and made money, right? Because the watches were going above retail. Everyone was buying them up like they were hotcakes, and like, oh, I'm paying off this loan for 11,000, but I can sell the watch for 15. So if I ever got into some trouble where I needed the money, I could no longer make the payments, I could always get out of the watch. What you don't want to do is buy a watch that goes below retail, put it on the credit card, right? If you buy a $15,000 watch on the credit card, and while you're paying it off, if shit goes wrong and you need to sell it, but you can only get 8 for it, then you're screwed, right? That you don't want to be in that situation. Says, for example, one watch had box and papers 2019 versus one watch, no box, no papers 2020. Same price. Box and papers 2019. I would take the new one, but where are you buying this from? Because you don't want the 2021 to be stolen. Like could be watches get stolen all the time. We just recently had David Brown on the stream, and he was robbed in his house. But the guys actually took off with, I think they even took the boxes, right? I don't remember right now, but
mm.
they may have also taken his boxes. But yeah, what do you think, Daniel? Buying a watch?
Well, I got to put my watches in a safe. Like I
Mhm.
have to go to a reputable safe in Coney Island and leave my watches for protection.
In Coney Island, nice.
Yeah,
Well, at least you know that we'll be able to find them very quickly once
yes,
you need them back.
yeah. I like
We're
my
not,
sister. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, we're not gonna take, 6 months to find the watch. Oh yeah, there's a 6 months retrieval period.
yeah, yeah.
um, by the way, Daniel, what's your take? You love Czapek, right?
I read somewhere, and it could be wrong, that um, the service is a bit of a nightmare, though. But
Mm,
I do love their watches, and maybe that's just everyone makes up stuff, or they really think their truth is truth, but it's not.
yeah.
I love those watches, but I'm not. I don't know if I'm crazy about this skeleton thing. I don't need it.
Mm-hmm.
I like Czapek. I just like their. I'll pick any dial, like salmon dial, any dial, and I'll just look at their case back and enjoy their movement. But I don't need it. I think skeleton is overrated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at that phase where I'm not so excited about it anymore.
You're not
Like,
impressed by the skeletonization.
no, I
It's
just look at
it's
the
already been done to death.
Yeah,
right?
I like to look at the back of the dial and I'll see the movement.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't need fancy schmancy movements that are pain in the ass to put together, and then when you have to service, they charge you $6,000.
Is it? I don't know.
No, I don't know. I don't know how much it costs to
But it's
service
probably
this one.
cheap. But um, I there's something about looking down and not really to tell the time,
Mhm.
but just enjoying the dial and everything. Like here, I haven't taken this off.
It's a beautiful
That
hub ring.
I haven't taken it off since I was 2 years of age, Tim. I feel like I've had it so, even though I just got it, I feel like I had it a long time.
Mm,
But
it's such a great piece.
yeah,
Such a great piece.
yeah, and the guy that sort of critiqued it, over critiqued it,
Mhm.
um, suddenly liked it when I used his crocodile strap.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of funny, but I'm okay with him. You
It's
know,
so funny. It's
yeah.
so funny that he didn't like your watch until
Well, he thought he pulled a fast one. He was saying, "I see what he did. He was really smart," meaning how to pull the wool over all the client's eyes. And I think that's what he was saying initially.
Mhm.
But then he kind of changed his tune. Now I'm not sure, but that was the hint. He doesn't know anything about her brain, so once he gets to know more about it, oh, he put it on the machine, and it wasn't 2 seconds off per day. It was more 8 at the moment when he
Mhm.
tested. But he says don't even try to improve it. The amplitude and everything else about it is the best I've ever seen of any watch when he did
Oh.
it on the scanner. Like
Mm.
everything about the movement, the way it was working
Yeah.
was super accurate. And the thing with the 8 seconds was just that reading that moment. It could change to more accurate than that. Um,
Oh, you
you know what
see
I mean?
that? And you know, all this skeletonization, it might actually not be that great for the movement, right? Because it takes away a lot of rigidity that the movement has. It makes it a lot more uh, complex to put together, right? Because you can very easily lose the screw in the movement somewhere, right?
Oh, well, do we
So,
really know? I think that I just like to see clarity when I'm looking at the
mm,
indices and and everything else. The movement is taken away from it in a way.
mm. Well,
So
I think they're trying to make the dial as like the movement is the dial, right? In the
yeah, no,
past,
no, I hear you. I
yeah,
hear. But I've been down this caravan before,
yeah,
and the idea of, and it's not very original to me.
mhm,
Um, I just want to see them show their beautiful dials. That's what I want to see.
yeah,
They come up with beautiful dials, setback.
yeah,
And the different colors or off colors where it's somewhere between mauve and salmon. I love
yeah.
that stuff. And or it's part guilloche or it's part what they're so good at it.
Mm,
I
mm.
just it
This
as
is not so
a new
basically you're saying this is not their best creation. You want to see
no,
what else they're able to do.
I'm not really criticizing this. I'm
Yeah,
saying this is not for me.
not for you.
No, I'm not even criticizing this. This
Yeah.
may turn out to be a perfect kind of um, uh, material that is a see-through material
Mm.
uh, that's worth getting.
Yeah.
It's just not for me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's cool. I think it's definitely a different look. It's very popular. I wish more watch brands would make watches with this type of dial because currently there's only two brands who do this. The Zeitwinkel, right? Here's their. This is how they did it, as you can see. It looks like the Glasuda Original or uh Lange 1, right?
Mm.
With that kind of lumen type of dial, right? And the cool thing about this actually is functional on the lumen and on the Zeitwinkel because uh the date can get loomed up even when um, when because these numbers, they can absorb light as it passes through the transparent dial, right? So the date is loomed. If the dial wasn't transparent, when the dates changes, right, it would look odd, because the new date would come in, but it wouldn't be loomed. You understand? Because it would be the date that's hidden behind the dial. Having it transparent allows to the loomed numbers to absorb light while they're not being displayed yet. So
I
let's
don't know,
see.
Tim, but maybe I'll take your word for it.
Oh, you know what? The Zeitwinkel, they're not loomed. That's
Okay.
funny. But
Well,
the what's it called? The um
Tim, I sent
Lange
you
one, they are.
what's the main topic? Because I sent you a thing about one of the independents
Oh yeah?
that it came out that looked really good, but I'm
Let's
wondering if
see.
it's overcharging too early. But no, I shouldn't say that because he sold them out.
Oh, you talking about the Berneron?
Yeah, him.
Oh yeah. I
Like
actually
I
met the
don't
guy.
know. Oh, you did, didn't you? It wasn't
Yeah.
about this
Geneva
beat.
Watch Days.
Yeah, he was very pleasant to you too.
He's a very good guy.
Yeah.
Um the watches are not cheap,
No,
obviously,
it's
right? I think that's the biggest drawback.
yeah, but they
But
sold out. It doesn't matter what you say.
yes.
I would have agreed with you actually what you just said, but he sold them out. They're all sold out. The small number that he's made.
Mhm.
Um.
And he's been backed by John Goldberg.
Oh, oh, I see. Okay, okay.
Yep, John
Big,
Goldberger
big collector. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
was one of the first customers,
Right,
one of the
right.
first people to buy his watch. And it's actually, I like the story behind the watch.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, he explained that the dial was created after the movement. So first he made the movement, and where everything landed, where the seconds hand and the crown, where that landed. After that, he created this dial to fit the movement.
But why is the movement crooked? I mean, it's
Mm,
beautiful. It's like it's
be-
more interesting than the crash, the Cartier crash. But
Yeah,
what was
exactly. So
just for art purposes or what? What was?
no. Actually, it's it's actually for efficiency purposes,
Oh,
because what you have to understand, to lay out the dial very symmetrically,
yeah,
you have to force certain elements, or you have to force move certain elements where they don't organically pop out, right? So when you're developing a movement, this is why actually Lange watches. Okay, let me show you something. Lange watch. Let's see. Okay, Lange watches, they're really known for their perfect symmetry. Okay, Lange does not does not compromise. Okay, their watches are perfectly laid out. They got perfect symmetry, but that perfect symmetry comes at the cost, and at the cost of thickness,
yeah,
because to position these elements where Lange needs to have them positioned, it means that in the movement they have to move stuff around. They have to create elements. They have to create like an entire possibly module just to have the seconds in one position versus where it would be if the movement was just created for the maximum efficiency. Okay? So this is like a super efficient movement,
mhm,
the way he created, and he just let seconds be where it naturally came out, instead of having to create a module so he can slightly move the seconds so it's perfectly centered.
right.
Understand?
I think I do. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Because, like, all these gears, you have a gear train. You can only run things in certain ways, and then you have to create ways to compensate, but basically he doesn't have any of those additional elements to make the watch more symmetrical. He doesn't want symmetry. And I think it's a perfect time to make such a watch because I think people no longer care about symmetry so much, right? Lange basically figured out symmetry. You want the perfectly symmetrical watch, you get a Lange,
Right.
right? They've nailed it better than anybody else. Every single complication they do,
Yeah.
they have achieved perfect symmetry. But they're thick. Look at the thickness of this
Yeah.
puppy.
Yeah.
All right, Saxonia. Like, look at that. All right, this has got perfect symmetry on the like perpetual. Right, they got everything. The date is perfectly centered. Right,
Yeah.
the subdials they're exactly perfectly symmetrical, equidistant from each other.
Yeah.
But in the back, there is now now in the back it's quite thick. Oh, this one's very elements are hidden, so it's pretty cool.
So just to get the efficiency
Mm,
of the gear train and so on uh, with uh, burner on,
yeah.
you have that twisted case to the follow where the escapement and everything else is going.
hmm So
Okay.
basically, the movement is like at its maximum efficiency because he just let gears and all the elements fall where they're most efficiently would
Interesting.
be.
I didn't
Like,
read the article. It sounds like
yeah.
you did.
No,
Oh
I
no.
just spoke with him, and
Oh,
that's
that's right.
what he.
Ah,
Yeah, that's how
nice,
he
nice,
explained to me.
nice.
Yeah, and
But you're
it's
looking at 50. It's gold or platinum. It's 50,000.
hmm wow.
So it is, and they sold out. So anyone that says, "Oh, he's overpricing," I guess not, because they're buying it. They're buying in. Maybe with the help of Goldenberg. They like, look at that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
look how thin
how
that
he.
is. You
Yeah,
see it?
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
this thin because he didn't create any parts to move other parts around to make them symmetrical. It's a movement. It's in its most raw, and then he created a case and dial around it.
right, right.
Wild, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
he was working for Breitling.
He was working for Breitling, and he wanted to get into something. And I think he dished out a lot of his savings for this, but then he may have got backers also.
Yeah, yeah. He sacrificed basically his entire life
Yeah, yeah.
to create this, and I think it's a work of art. It's an absolute work of art. It's like that. You know that song, um, "Here Comes the Sun,"
Yeah, yeah,
the Beatles, right? Very simple song. It's
yeah,
one of the most simplest
yeah,
songs that seems to be in
yeah,
the world, but yet
yeah,
it became an icon. And
yeah.
I kind of like there's beauty in simplicity. Sometimes it takes 15 years to make something that's so simple.
And it's a three hand, but beautifully done. Tim,
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat
Yeah.
a quick dinner,
Okay. Okay.
and then
Okay, Daniel, thank you for joining me. Really appreciate that.
okay.
You take care. You're going to have dinner.
Yeah, I just
All right.
yeah.
All right, cool. I'll drop the
In
link if anybody else wants to join me on the stream. I got a whole bunch of motor picks to go through here. So really appreciate you joining me. Oh, oh yeah, okay. Well, when we get the 50 upvotes, guys, I'll tell you the couch story. It they tried to rip us off. Gatsby, thank you so much for being member for 17 months, Gatsby. Really appreciate that. The date on Lange 1 is unfortunate. Compromise. The two digits are on top of each other, which is why they have a mullion in between them. Glashooter wheels are on the same level. Well, exactly, exactly. So the wheels they're compromised, but Lange was trying to achieve perfect symmetry. And to achieve that perfect symmetry, right, they had to come up with the compromise. And that's the trade off, right? That they're on different levels. from each other. Hey, oh, so yeah, Daniel, you're back.
No, you said you were just about to ask a question.
Oh, well, yeah, I was gonna say, I was gonna share the couch story.
Oh
How
yeah. I'll stay for that. Okay.
Okay, okay. Well,
All right.
guys, hit a few more upvotes, or I'll just tell you.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
get this, Daniel.
Yeah.
We made a deal with the guys, right? Because there was a Black Friday sale going on that
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna be a 25% discount, right?
Right.
Well, man, we weren't there for a very long time. We just had
Yeah.
a very small chat, and I
Yeah.
said, hey, look, uh, we could either wait until there's gonna be the next sale, or if you um like basically if you just honor the 25% discount, I'll come back in the week after, after the sale is gone, but you still honor the discount. I'll come back to the store, right? And
Yeah.
I'll shop with you guys to give you business. He talked to his manager and they said it's a deal, 25% discount.
Right.
So we get there today, right? I picked out all the, I configure it for them the way the roommate asked me to configure it, right?
Yeah.
And he puts it in. It's like puts in the discount, 20% discount, and I'm like, whoa, hold on a
Yeah.
second,
Yeah. You said
wait a second, yeah,
25.
yeah. What happened? It was supposed to be 25, and the guy's like, oh no, well it's 25 for all the in-store items, but because this is a custom order, it has to be it's 20%. I'm like, no, that wasn't the deal. The roommate's like, no, it's okay, it's okay. Let him put it. I'm like, stop. Like, what are you talking about over here? I had to shut up the roommate because she was ruining the deal.
Yeah.
Like, no, 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 no. I don't care. I don't care that when we had this conversation
Hmm.
last week, there was no mention of stuff that's on the floor, stuff that's gonna be ordered. Yeah, of course we were gonna have to order the freaking couch
Hmm.
because you guys don't have one here on the floor. So it was implied that the couch I will be
Got
ordering will be
you. Yeah.
25%. I want 25. Call your manager or whatever. I don't care if you guys don't give me 25%. We're out of here. And I pushed the papers back. So the guy he called the manager and then they gave us 25%.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
bullshit. They're very sneaky,
Yeah.
very, very sneaky guys. Do not let these salesmen push you around, make them hold their end of the bargain.
I don't register for a hotel twice.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
Did they
Okay.
accidentally try to register you twice? Oh, you
No,
think because
remember I told you about that?
yeah, they called you, right?
They own that this simple hotel that we're going to. I never
So
had to do
wild.
that before. You booked it, or no? I paid the money in. You already bought. No, I paid for my hotel. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
And
you
I didn't
paid
get
for it.
this
It's
extra step. This extra step is thrown in. It's not,
ridiculous.
yeah, yeah.
What is this? Like you're not applying for a credit card or a car loan. What?
They say he made some double. It was a guy that's really being a sheep for someone else. A young guy answered the phone and says, "Oh well, that's in case something goes wrong. If something goes wrong, da da da. Yeah, but if something went wrong, they dealt with it before also. What like this giving my credit card twice because of something that might go wrong? What is that supposed to mean? We never needed you with this
Two
before.
credit cards? What the?
No. The
They did.
credit card I gave for my agent, who gave it to the right sources. It
Yeah.
was considered accepted and paid. And
Mhm,
then this separate source that represents the hotel says, "Oh, we just need you." It's like to be part of a club almost. Like you got
mhm.
a picture of yourself, like a credit from a driver's license, and then they wanted the credit card again.
Ridiculous. These guys didn't ask me for anything. They took my credit card, and that's it. They just charged me, and
Yeah,
it was done.
yeah, yeah.
Buying this couch was easier than you're booking a room for just 3 nights.
I'll tell you what's really funny though is Oshin's a guest of yours there.
Uh huh.
Roommate gives him a better chair to sit. Oh, thanks, roommate. And gives the bed. She's being a really good hostess. And then he makes some comment there. I guess he meant, well, roommate, like, why do you want the leather couch again? Like, he didn't understand why she was. And she was getting a bit defensive because she was caught by surprise that your special guest, O'Sheen, was asking,
Yeah.
like, or making comments that who would have this leather thing because it represents this and it represents that.
Yeah, it's for the office. So she's like, the leather couch is for the office. You don't want the leather couch at home. It'll be cold and uncomfortable.
So she got a bit defensive there.
Yeah.
I think it ironed out later, but
I think O'Sheen was on the spot on. The leather couches, they're a lot less cozy than a nice like even the couch we have. Look here. Cushion.
Oh,
This is the cushion from the current couch. You see it?
oh yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah. Right?
It's actually. What are you going to do with it then?
I'll give it to you.
No. You should have told me that earlier because I'm opening up. Like I'm getting the guy to set this thing up. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go have a quick.
Okay.
Dinner.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, Daniel. Bye. Thank you for joining me. Really appreciate that. My watch channel says the guys don't let t-shirt salesmen push you around. If they kick you out, don't cave. Yeah, I look, I was gonna walk out because I could get that discount on from a different store. I could get 25 from a different store. Why the hell am I gonna be settling over there for 20? It's bullshit. We had a deal, right? I held up my end of the bargain. I showed up. I didn't disappear. I didn't come in, make promises to them, and then vanish. No, I came back, and they tried to pull a fast one on me, and I wasn't gonna have it, guys. Unfortunately, I wasn't gonna have it. That's it's already so crazy overpriced. 20% and 25%. That 5% is actually a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Why the heck would I just let it go? But the roommate, she's all she folded because this whole negotiations. It's like a game of poker to see who folds quicker. And I wasn't gonna get cucked right there in the furniture store. Bullshit. Anyways, guys, let's get back to some wristwatches over here. Oh, Grandmaster Chime. Upvotes are free. Couch payments are forever. Damn. Yeah, guys, give me some upvotes. I would really appreciate it. It's a Monday show. We're talking watch market. Just having a little bit of fun, guys. Check this out. This is this is a shocking new wristwatch from Parmesani Florier, Masters of Complications. This is a minute repeater, a freaking minute repeater without hands on the dial. It's all the time. You can only tell the time by looking at the back, where they have this very strange mechanism to tell the time. And when you're wearing it, you gotta use the minute repeater. That's right. Oh, hey, Kleiner Hunt.
What's up, my man?
Hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing?
Can you hear me, brother?
Yes, I can.
All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, chat. Hello, Tim. What's going on? What are we talking about?
Hey, we're talking watch market.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
And
I'm just
and
here
we're
for a few minutes. I just wanted to pop in, say hi, see what's going on. Maybe, hang out for 10 minutes or so.
yeah, awesome. Freaking awesome. How you
What's new in the market?
well, I'm taking a look at right now this brand new Parmigiani. As you know, Parmigiani
Oh,
has
delicious.
been right. Don't say it. I'm on probation. I can't make cheese jokes. They the director doesn't like it.
Oh, but we have Daniel Katz. He's got all the
Yeah,
cheesy jokes.
of course.
I joke. No offense to Daniel Katz. Canadians are known for having a short temper.
No, no. It's actually for Canadian. Daniel actually had his explodes moment, but we love Daniel. Yeah,
If
check this
anybody
out.
says something in the chat, I don't see it, so I want to apologize in advance. In the off chance I'm ignoring someone, I apologize. But hello, chat.
Lord of Fleck, by the way, saying 1,400 episodes. That's right, guys. Today I'm celebrating my 1,400th episode. Doing these
Holy
wristwatch.
moly!
I know, right? It's way too many. And
You're a
there was a
crazy
number
person.
that wasn't even counted. Mm.
There is a lot of YouTube shows that celebrate their 100th episode.
I
Amateurs.
I know, right? And no, this is 1,400. That's just beginning. I'm
You
gonna
know,
start doing two
I'm
episodes.
starting to think your channel is like an abusive relationship. We can't get away from it.
It's an abusive relationship I can't get away from.
Yeah, but
I
roommate
just
is your problem.
come on stream to get abused a little bit every day. Hey, speaking of abused doctors, Dr. Bob's Nightmare.
Hello.
Look what the cat dragged in. Hello, Dr. Bob.
Hi, Kleiner. Good to
Hey,
see
hey,
you.
hey,
What's going
Dr.
on, my man?
Bob's.
I'm good. I just had to make sure I had my supplies before I jumped on. So I put a little stream lubricant in the freezer. It should be coming out in about 4 minutes.
Double D says, Tim, should I come on and shout F bombs at Climber to spice things up? No.
Yeah, let's go, dude.
Oh man. No, I just want to talk about watches.
The shock factor is just the first time. The second time it's fine. I get used to anything.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
Johnny.
the first time that happens, everybody gets shocked a little bit. But for me, it's like a daily occurrence. If I don't get yelled at, I I feel like something's going on. Something's different today.
Whatever floats your boat, Tim. Nobody's king shaming you.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh man. But
So
yeah.
is that something new from Parmesani or what?
Yeah, it looks like a brand new invention. It looks a lot like the the watch that Biver made, and I wouldn't be even surprised if Parmigiani is doing work with Biver on these. Yeah, it's a minute repeater from Parmigiani.
Nice.
Yeah, Parmigiani does like almost all the movements for Richard Mille. So
Oh, I did not know that.
yeah, it's a really serious brand. They're more stealth. Like they're not so well known for their watches. They're more well known in the industry as the suppliers for a lot of the parts. Like they make in-house hairsprings. They do a lot of kind of parts work for all other brands.
I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for your channel, I would have never heard of them.
Mm. It's a good brand. I really want to spotlight it more. And Wednesday, I might be going to City to see PK and see his Parmigiani in IRL. Oh, what is that? Is that a pale Guinness? Are you
It's a
kidding me?
Guinness in a special celebratory can with two cans and Mount Rushmore on it. Guinness
Wow.
celebrating 200 years in America.
200 years in America, Guinness has been?
That's what the can says. I just drink them. I don't know.
Wow. Wow. Let's go. Yeah, you just got to pour it in like that. Just turn
That's
the
the
can around.
cream. Get that
Yeah.
cream out of there. I just let it sit for a
Wow.
minute.
You got the pour down good, Dr. Bob.
It's
I've been
beautiful.
practicing.
All right.
Beautiful.
Just today or what?
Oh no, I was like the first one to jump on these Guinness with the little pellet in the can. My friend showed it to me and they came out like, oh man, this is our new drink.
I had one Guinness on Saturday when I went
I won't tell.
hang out. Well, yeah, don't tell the roommate. I really shouldn't have, but yeah, we were celebrating a little bit, getting the car back from the impound. Holy fun!
So did
Ron,
you got the couch or you didn't get the couch?
I got the couch.
You
Well,
got the
no, well,
couch.
ordered it. It's gonna be 12 to 14 weeks now for the delivery.
I'm sorry,
Hmm.
12 to 14 weeks?
Yeah,
So it's like
Jeez,
instead of getting
uh,
that couch, you could have gotten 9 cars out of impound,
maybe even more.
maybe even
Well,
more.
that car impounded.
Danishka, Danishka, Tim, why are you so fat? Because I eat a lot and drink, and I wasn't exercising. That's how it happened. It didn't happen by itself. I did it. I did it all to myself. But now I'm
Admitting
turning
there
the
is a
ship
problem
around.
is the first step towards recovery. I'm proud of you,
Mm.
Tim.
Yeah, Kleiner. But today I'm gonna be after the stream, after I wrap up the stream. I'm doing my I believe today is the arms day. Every Monday. Did you see my workout schedule that I posted in the community WhatsApp group?
Yeah, I saw
No.
somebody had some good feedback on that too with regards to volume.
Uh huh. What do you mean volume?
So volume is just, you're doing a whole lot in a short span when you can achieve probably better results if you focus your efforts into maybe fewer exercises but with more effort.
Oh no, there's a list of like 7 exercises, but I'm only doing 3 out of the full list. It's just to switch things up. Next week you just do different exercises.
If you're going to switch up, you should switch up every maybe every month or so.
Or like
You need
every two
time to
weeks.
be consistent with improvement on one exercise or one movement first.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So like
Yeah.
every 2 weeks, right? I do 2 weeks, same 3
Welcome to the Tim
exercises.
Wright channel, the number one source for fitness advice on YouTube.
We've got some very fit individuals here. Double D says he hasn't seen it, but will take a look and will evaluate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I'll show you guys again. I'll text you the routine. Double D. Just remind me when you get some free time. Yeah, and also drinking water. I'm making sure to drink 2 of these bottles now every single day. I slowed
How much
down. I
water
was
is
just
that?
drinking
One
water.
liter? 32
This
ounces?
is yep, 1 liter, 32 ounces.
Two. You should drink at least three.
Oh, I can't. I try,
Yes, you can. A
and
gallon
then
a
I
day
go
is
to
not that hard.
restroom way too much. I'm going
Okay.
to the restroom every 5 minutes. Like
You put a bucket under the desk, nobody will know.
I need one of those connections, just in the bucket, right?
Yeah, it's called a
What is it?
co-pilot.
What's it called? Is it Copilot? No, it's something else.
Super
What do they
chat
call
for
it? A
adult
catheter.
diapers.
Is it get catheter or it depends?
Yeah, super chat now
Astronaut
for adult
diapers, Tim.
diapers.
Go on Amazon, order astronaut diapers.
Hey, it's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Nice. Well, I'll see. I'll think about it. All right. Oh man. So, Bob's, what you been up to?
Just cooking turkey, trying to finish it all. Made a bunch of turkey porridge, ate that. Yeah, I still got a rib roast. We cooked too much food, so I had to put some of it in the freezer. I got $100 roast to cook later on. And other than that, so waiting for Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
holidays
Anything?
are depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't be depressing. It's all cool. Trump won, so
Oh
it's
yeah.
time to celebrate. Gonna save America, save American businesses, American
Hopefully.
enterprise. Yeah.
Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah. Just exactly. I got my fingers crossed. It's all gonna be cool. I look. The rest of the world is a lot more fucked than we are, so it's
It's fucked.
yeah.
It's getting better though.
We'll get through it. It's
Hey,
it's better than the Middle Ages or the
I'll
Wild
drink to that.
Wild West times, right? Imagine living during the Wild Wild West time. That's freaking epic shit back then. Remember the Homestead Act, where if you can go out somewhere in
Well,
the middle
everybody
of
gets
no,
40 acres and a mule.
yeah,
Sounds awesome.
yeah. Or if
Yeah,
you
I was
just go
about to
out,
say I would sign up for that. That sounds
right?
great.
Right? Like if you find a place where you want to build yourself a little farm, boom, the land is yours for free. You just gotta farm it. Man, what a brilliant
Might
idea!
have to
But they,
murder some locals along the way, but small price to
yeah,
pay
well,
for
they
me.
had the the Native Americans flybys with the bows and arrows. It was rough. It was rough, but those guys made it through. I think we could do the
Without a
same
luxury
thing here.
timepiece at that.
Nair says he'd prefer to be a caveman. But it's so cold. Those caves, they get really damp, and super cold in the winter. It's rock. It's just you can't go too deep.
Yeah, and you still need a couch.
Yeah, at least you don't need these $15,000 couches. With the discount, by the way, it came out to 14,000.
Oh,
Yeah, can you
thank
believe
God.
it? Can you believe it? They
Affordable.
tried to bait and switch. It's like they tried to give me 20% discount and see if I wasn't gonna say anything.
I definitely not say anything.
Hello,
Yeah, you
roommate.
see, the roommate was just gonna take the 20. Like what? The 20% is ridiculous. Tim, wrong. Tim, do you consider yourself handsome? Of course,
Team
of
wrong.
course. Oh man.
Because I don't like to bothering others.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, okay. Just 1,000. I'm just working hard. That's it.
it's no good. And you see that's how salespeople make their money. They make it on people who don't say anything, who are too like shy to say anything. They would just increase just throw out that's what was happening at Luxury Bazaar. I heard these salespeople that were working there, as I heard these stories. Right, they would when they get a call for a watch, like some client is calling to see what they would do. They would just throw out an obscenely big price just to see if there's people going to be like the roommate and just accept whatever the crappy price that they're given. Hey, yes, it is cold.
Hello.
Who's that?
Kojak is ready for Christmas. Thanksgiving out the door. He's got the full Christmas tree on. Oh,
Whoa, psychedelic.
that's
Um,
so trippy.
I think I ate the chocolate.
Oh my god.
It's professional. Nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's like a New York style right there.
It's the
This
Kojak
lights.
Christmas Spectacular. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wow. Did you like? Is this some kind of a special? What are they called? The special lights? Because look how like they know where everything is.
Yeah. So it's a balsam hill tree. I think it's called Balsam Hill, and they have the
Ah.
lights built into the tree.
Oh, I
Uh,
see. I thought I thought so. Okay.
And it has an app that goes with it, and you can program it any which way you want, and comes with loads of different patterns. And I thought it took me all of 3 minutes to put up,
Mm.
because you just plumb the 3 bits together and then plug it into the wall, and then it's ready. I mean, it took my roommate a longer to put all the decorations on there, but I thought I'd share a little bit of Christmas joy with the gang.
That's lovely. Daniel Katz would like this as well because this is what's it called? You're saving trees. It's not a
Yeah.
it's an artificial tree. You're not using a live tree. And it's so much easier because you can reuse it. You know, when I was growing up in Ukraine, we had a plastic tree. All the branches and stuff, they
Yeah.
were all plastic. And I would put it together like every winter. I love doing it. And then putting all the decorations. It's awesome. You know, I want to start collecting different Christmas tree ornaments from different places I travel to and then like bring them home and I'll start doing our own Christmas tree.
Yeah, what color would you like me to
Yeah,
put on
do
the
it
tree?
this one, this rainbow right here. That's the Tim Wright
The
colors.
rainbow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's make
Kleiner, are
sure
you going to
that's
be putting a Christmas tree up in your
No,
house? No. Have
no,
you
it
been
wouldn't make a
putting?
whole lot of sense. I'm not Christian.
Oh, well, you're Italian. You
Yes.
don't have. It's a pagan holiday. Christmas is not a Christian holiday. That's the Christians stole a pagan winter solstice holiday for themselves because they wanted to convert the population. Ah, there's our Christmas tree.
I like it.
Oh, nice, manageable.
Yeah, beautiful. It's yeah. Let's make sure we don't kill it. We're gonna dress it up as well for Christmas.
Yeah. Don't let Dr. Bob smoke it.
Yeah, we'll be careful. Selfridges and Co. Well, oh, we got an unboxing.
Yeah,
Hey, by the way, shout out
maybe.
to Mr. G. Maybe if Daniel Katz makes it back onto the stream after his dinner, he can do the uncoding because he's got a coat. What? Okay, let's get 10 upvotes, guys. If we get to 60 upvotes, Kojak is going to unbox the Selfridges.
It's
Selfridges
a
box.
it's a double. It's a double. It's a 2-for-1.
It's a buy one get one free unboxing.
It's a Black Friday unboxing. There you go. You buy one, you get another one.
Double D says Tim is actually correct. Jesus of Nazareth was born in June in I think or July. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, all the baby animals in the major kind of give it away. You know, they're born in the springtime.
Ah, you see? Yeah, it's like it they wanted to convert all those pagan people. So that's
They
like
took
the
over the
compromise.
holiday. Yeah.
Yeah, they took over the holiday to try and transition people into Christianity. But you know, personally, I'm like agnostic. I don't believe in any of this religion stuff. I think it's we're all in the matrix. uh,
Okay,
Tim, I
Team
sent you
Cake.
some footage and pictures earlier on today.
yeah,
You see them?
send it over. Nair
I
says he
did.
only celebrates Festivus for the rest of
Rest
us.
of us.
Have an aluminum pole around him.
Yeah. I loved it when Costanza's father, George Costanza's father,
Yes.
when he dragged that Paul on the floor. It's just this noise. Festivus for the rest of us. That's nice.
I had to go back and leave a like. I forgot to leave a like. That's really bad of me.
Yeah, guys, let's get to 60 upvotes, and we'll do the unboxing.
I had number 14 today.
Oh, very nice.
Dingo got 13. It's a good day.
When we went into the city, they put up a Christmas tree at Bryant Park, and they got a skate rink there now. So people were skating. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Cool, right? Big
Yeah.
tree. Big tree in
They
Bryant
do that
Park.
every year in New York, right?
Yeah, they put this is actually I don't this is a new one. I don't think they've been putting this one this often because usually they have big one at the Rockefeller Center. That's the really famous one that's at the Rockefeller. It's
All
actually much
right.
bigger than this one. Yeah, this is not the Rockefeller one. I might I'll try to grab a picture of the Rockefeller one as
There
well.
should be a golden one in Trump Tower.
Yeah,
Grab a
they got
picture
something
of
there. There was another one. Oh, check this out. Saw this thing earlier today.
oh, God's
Oh,
sake.
that is dope.
Look how big that is, right? You see, that's an escalator in the back.
Wow,
It's
that's
like
amazing.
yeah, it's huge.
I
It's
don't know why. I love those things. I have three prints on metal, like those metal posters
oh yeah,
of those figurines. Yeah.
wow, they're very popular because they're so freaky, right? It's like it's a
I don't know
thing,
why. I
and
love those things, and I can't explain it.
mm, yeah, there's something about it. I mean, there's a reason why this guy caught on, right? The cause, his art is very popular. The statues, the prints, it's yeah, and he keeps doing kind of same thing, iterations on the same design.
Yeah, I
Like,
saw an Icopod watch that he did a collab with. It uses that X for the handset.
uh
It's
huh,
like so it was a limited edition. The damn thing is like a $70,000 now. It's ridiculous.
wow,
With who?
The Icopod, they make this weird looking flying saucer watches.
Oh, okay.
wow,
Well, the latest
wow,
collaboration is with AP, right?
yep,
Yeah, that
and
looks crazy.
yeah, in the city, when I was in Williamsburg yesterday, we were going past some place and they were actually painting cars. AP, I think there might be a boutique, AP boutique in Williamsburg that I don't know about, and they were painting on the wall like some they had some artist hand painting wall mural, cause AP kind of collab.
What's the AP cost collab go for? Over 100,000?
Oh yeah, I think that's like almost 300,000.
Holy smokes! That's a
Yeah.
retail?
Uh huh. Yeah. Look,
Wow.
AP. Let's see
I
here.
wonder what one of those would go for on auction in a few years.
Oh, it's 200K.
Oh, cheap. It's free.
It's cheap. It's cheap. Cheap as chips. Yeah, you can see this guy. He's very talented.
Yeah.
Uh, he figured out his like character. He create like this character is like Bart Simpson in a way, but
You know,
in
as much as I don't particularly like that watch
mm,
at first glance, you got to give
yeah,
it to AP for taking risks and thinking outside the box and just doing some wild stuff like that.
yeah,
Because this is
yeah.
something that a lot of brands with that kind of status wouldn't do.
hmm
Because it's a risk at the end of the day. You never know how the public's going to react to it, like the Black Panther one or the Spider-Man, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't know how this cause thing is gonna go, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
is
Rolex would
this
never
going
do
to
it.
be?
Rolex would
Because
never take this kind of risks, right?
no, no, because they're doing their own thing. They don't want to be relying on anyone else. Because, like, think about it this way, just hypothetically speaking. Well, we don't know what's going to happen, but look at all the people who hung out and promoted P Diddy, right? There's a risk of associating
Okay, this
yourself with other
conversation is
people.
taking a sinister turn.
Yeah, well, exactly. You never know when whoever that you're doing collab with is going to pull a P Diddy, and
Well, I don't think
and
that wasn't the point I was trying to make. I'm saying like Rolex came out with that. Was it for autism awareness? The day date
No,
with
it's
the
not. It's
colorful
not autism.
puzzles and the,
It had nothing to do with autism awareness. There was just autism awareness has similar logo, but that day date has nothing to do with autism.
I don't know. I think the guy
No
that designed it
portion of
might
a
be on the
Rolex
spectrum.
watch is being sent to help kids with autism.
Maybe the guy that designed it is on the spectrum. I don't know. But they came out with the funky day date and the oyster perpetual with the bubbles, and people lost their mind.
Yeah,
And
very
AP out there
creative.
doing things like this, like it's crazy, you know. Props to them for taking this kind of risks.
It looks like
Or
this
chances,
cause
rather, maybe is a
character is
better word.
getting. You know what this looks like to me?
He's getting PDD'd.
No, he's getting basically rammed from the back, and his face is being pushed against the glass in the shower. You know how? Have you ever watched like the shower scene
Your brain is
where?
a dark and mysterious place.
Did this watch come out before or after Nico made his custom Tissot dial?
With the two middle fingers?
Yeah, I think someone's biting off of the other guy.
This came after.
Yeah, they just stole
No.
this idea from Nico.
Yeah. But they did it the right way. This is the actual FU watch. Because yeah, this is all about flex. Because the cause, it's purely hype driven. It's a hype kind of thing. Like it serves no function
Once you're
except
wearing
look
an
and
AP,
go.
I mean,
Where are the hands on this watch? I just noticed that I can't tell what time it is.
Oh, they're on the outside. You see the little
Okay.
triangle? Yeah, there and there. Yeah, it's very, very tough to tell the time. But at least you can tell the time. Unlike the new minute repeater Parmesani, the time is on the back.
get out of town.
Yeah.
It's a
Look,
minute repeater. You listen to it.
yeah, you have to use minute repeater. It
Do
forces
you
you.
do you have a picture of the back with the?
Yeah, right here. See that M is minutes, H is hours. So it's the same,
Oh, crazy.
right?
And then
It's
what's the front look like?
705, and the front got this gear shade plate.
That's actually pretty cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Real gear
This is
shade?
much cooler than the Cause collab.
Yeah, this is 5D chess, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Look at the gear shade, man.
I don't
It's
even
so
want to know how much this one costs.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's just find out real quick. Oh, price on request.
Well, that's how much it is.
Do you know what though?
I think price on request means we can't afford it, but okay.
But you know what? This is actually reasonably sized watch. 41.6 millimeters, like diameter, and only 12.65 millimeters thick. It's under 13.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's gonna wear just perfect. It's like
Somebody tell that to Tudor.
yeah, I know, right?
Tudor could slim their watch down if they didn't put a dial or a crystal on it.
And you can see that. That's true. Guys, like how many more?
What's going to be what do you think is harder?
uploads.
What do you think is harder? Tudor slimming down their watches or Tim slimming down?
Ooh.
One's going to take a lot more work.
And it's not
I
gonna
think
be
me
Tudor.
slimming down is gonna take way more work, but I'm ready to do it. I'm ready.
You can do it.
I'm ready to smash it out of the park, guys. And I want to do it. I need to do it. Actually, it's more than just that. By the way, this is very similar to the Bivers watch. I mentioned it earlier today, but this is a great picture comparison for you guys. You see, that's a Biver minute repeater. without anything on the dial. You see that?
Are those all
But
sapphires?
no, I think those are actually sapphire. So sapphire. It's supposed to be like a Datejust sun setting over the horizon, because it looks like the fluted bezel. You see, the sun has a fluted bezel, so it's like the Rolex is the sun. It's setting. Got the stars out of. I'm not sure what that stone
That's
is, but
crazy. Let's
yeah,
see the back again.
exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this. How amazing these stones are.
It looks kind of like an opal up on the top, huh?
Oh yeah, that's right. The stars, I think they're cut out of opal. Yeah, you're right.
Wow.
And the sun
These
is out
people
of
are just
meteorite.
flexing at this point.
Oh yeah, this is a straight up flex. But this was the only watch that they were gonna donate all the money to that charity.
So this is a
Questionable
PCM.
charity.
Is it the balance wheel in the middle?
No, it's actually the time. That's the hour hand in the center.
Can you zoom
Wow.
that in a little bit or no?
Huh?
Can you zoom in that picture a little bit or no?
Yeah, I think I have to do it like this though. Wait a second. It's tricky. All these websites, they're all like half working. Okay, here we go. There.
Wow, that's the back of the
Right?
watch, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Serious
That's
work.
beautiful, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And let me show you the case back here. Yeah, right. So you can't see the movement on the Parmesani at all because it's got the dial on the back. We
Well,
got another
it's
piece.
kind of upside down, right? So the movement is probably gonna be close to the top.
The Biver watch, the movement is upside down. They actually put the movement in upside down, and that's why I think it's a left hand drive. Yeah, you see it if you look at the Biver, it's got the crown on the left, and then the minute
Right.
repeater, the trigger on the right. That's not how it's supposed to be. And I think they're going to release this watch, this minute repeater with normal dial configuration, and that way it's going to sit the right way. However, the Parmesan is actually built to sit upside down. See? Because the crown
Right.
is on the right side where it's supposed to be. The lever for the minute repeater is on the left.
Well, why can't they can flip it over without swapping the crown though? They just flip it the other way.
No, if they swap it, then they could swap it, but then the dial, because it actually has the real dial right on the other side, right, for the minutes and hours. They could put it reversed, then, but it's just going to be a left hand drive, which is okay. I don't think they'll able to move and put the crown or the lever wherever they like it. I think it's kind of
Okay. I
yeah.
figured it out now. They got the minute and the hours on the back. It's not so you could read it. The minute and the hours on the back are so that you could set the time.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. You need it for setting the time, and yeah,
That's crazy.
right. And the same thing on the Biver watch. It's got the back.
Yeah. So price on
so you can
request, that
set
means it's over $100,000, right?
probably over 200 grand. The minute
Probably over
repeaters.
two.
Yeah.
$250,000. Let's say
Maybe.
a quarter.
Yeah, as maybe at minimum $250,000. Okay, Kojak, we've got the upvotes. Woo!
Well, first of all, congratulations on your 1400th episode.
Oh, thank
It's today
you.
1400?
1400, yeah.
Oh, anniversary. Congratulations.
1,400 episodes. Thank you, guys.
And
pretty cool.
Secondly, thank you for again causing me alcohol poisoning from last night's show. Really appreciate that.
Did you see earlier, Kojak? I was showing them how to mix a Guinness.
Doing great job there. I was so I had the day off today, so
Nice.
took my roommate into London because she wanted to go and. You won't believe this. She wanted to look at furniture. She wanted to look at armchairs.
Oh no!
I think it was like the Eames chair was a £10,000 armchair. If you can
Does
believe it.
Mrs. Kojak watch this stream?
I don't know, but I think they're both a little bit in sync. And mine's maybe a little bit more or less psychotic. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. It's,
That's saying something.
and Tim, I shared with you photographs earlier on today with where I was trying to recover from last night's frivolities with the Bloody Mary.
Oh yeah, okay. That's the pictures you were referring to. Okay, let me pull it up here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You had it's a Bloody Mary. Oh man,
That's a complicated drink. You should show us how to make that one next Sunday.
I used to really hate the idea of Bloody Marys, but I think it's a great hangover drink, right? Because it's like vegetable.
Oh, it was the best thing for after last night's shenanigans.
Wow.
Did you have celery in it? You have to have a celery stick in it.
Yeah, so it has a garnish. Includes lemon, orange peel, and also you can see the sort of flared
The entire
circle.
salad in there.
That's the circle. I mean, like as I was saying to him, if Daniel Katz saw that, he would eat the garnish and throw the drink away.
Exactly. This is totally Daniel Katz type of drink. This vegetable meal.
I put a cube of avocado in there and it'd be perfect for Daniel.
Look at that. Wow. Full salad.
You made that or you bought that?
I think what happened was the bartender, they had some salad left over. He just took all the salad like this and just scooped
I
it
don't know, man.
the drink.
Bloody Marys remind me of sad pasta sauce.
That's an expensive looking Bloody Mary.
It was though. It restored some of my electrolytes and nutrients that had been leached out of my system
for the electrolytes.
Electrolytes. That's what plants crave.
Yeah. And you know what goes good with Bloody Mary, Tim?
Oh yeah,
Vodka.
A bit of a fish and chips, maybe. A bit of a fish and chips, guys. Anybody down for fish and chips?
But you know what's better than fish and chips?
I think I know what's better. There's only one thing
Calamaris?
that's better than fish and chips. It's watch this: 2 fish and chips. It's the only thing that I could see that could beat fish and chips. And gorgeous, man.
It was really good. It was really good.
Yeah,
I wasn't intending to, but my roommate wanted fish and chips, and I said I can't have a salad in a drink and not have food envy. So have a little fishies.
Okay. Oh,
and I found out. Yeah. And I found out that the cognac that they had, which dates to pre-French Revolution times, when before the cognac fields had suffered from disease, they are serving it for £5,000 per shot.
What? £5,000 for one shot?
For one shot of it. Well, it's over 200 years old.
Well, you know what? When I make it big in YouTube, we'll go and we'll drink them. We'll get 2 shots.
Yeah.
One for me. I'll get you one.
And we'll mix it with Coke.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how we do it. That's how we do it, guys.
Oh, dear. That was funny. But I had a fantastic Christmas tree. I shot a video of me going through the lobby as well. I don't know if you want to share that with the
with the
gang.
I didn't want to dox it, but hey, let's Let's play it.
No, there's not.
Very
There's nothing
cool.
to dox.
Docs the Christmas tree?
Yeah,
I don't think the Christmas
it makes
tree
mine
is
look
terrible.
pathetic.
Here we go. Lanesboro, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow, they really outfitted this place. Look at this. Oh my god. Those sexy ladies in cosplay. Got 3 trees. Wow.
They were bringing up more trees whilst I was doing this. They bought another 2.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is so well outfitted. They got, it's just really festive. I like this. There's no expense being spared. They make like this is Lanesboro
This
in
this
London.
this camera angle reminds me of like virtual reality. What the hell is that video game? Agent 47?
Ah,
Hitman.
the
Hitman.
Hitman, yes.
Yes.
Or that movie Hardcore Harry. Hardcore Henry. Jesus.
Hardcore
I can't
Henry.
speak.
Yeah.
I can't speak. I'm tired. I'm
So
sorry.
there those expensive cognacs.
Whew.
Ooh.
That's the $5,000 one, yeah.
One of them is. I think if you keep going, it goes over to the right hand side a little bit. That one on the right. That one there. The one with the stop there. The second one from the left.
Uh-huh. This one.
That is over 200 years old.
200 years old, roommate.
You can die.
Over
Hey, don't talk about death. We got Daniel Katz on the stream.
Daniel, you saw the salad.
Daniel! Oh yeah, Daniel got enticed by the salad. Did you see it, Daniel? This is drink made in heaven for you. Look at this.
No, I didn't notice this. That looks so
Healthy.
yeah.
The bloody margarita.
But who's the
Bloody
handle?
Mary, sorry.
Who's the
Bloody
handle?
Margaret. No, that's what Kojak says when he's upset.
Wow, is that fancy? I wonder if 200 years old. Could you die from that wine? 200 years old wine or what?
No,
It's
they
worth
drink
it.
wine out of Greek shipwrecks, I think.
If you're gonna die,
Yes.
wouldn't you want to go
Isn't it cognac?
die from the 200-year-old
Cognac.
wine?
It's cognac. It's cognac.
Oh, cognac.
Oh.
That should hold. That should
Oh,
hold.
it's cognac, roommate. It
Yeah.
doesn't spoil.
Yeah, it doesn't spoil, roommate. So if roommate gets it for me, Tim,
Yeah,
I'll accept it as a present from roommate. You know.
it's on
Look,
me.
you
When
can
I make
trade-
it big,
Or you can trade the couch for 3 drinks.
Yeah.
I wonder if this place in the heart of London is this place in the heart of London, or where is this place?
More or less.
uh,
More or less.
Okay, so in more or less, maybe less. I wonder if Ian Fleming was here.
He would have gone to Duke's Bar, which is a little bit about half a mile away from here. He was a frequent patron there, where he used to drink martinis.
Oh,
The birthplace of be either gin or vodka based martinis.
How do you know this? My goodness.
Because Alessandro, the bartender there, regales everyone with that story.
Oh,
Now,
I
obviously, Ian Fleming's not around to be able to confirm or deny that, so we have to take. No, apparently it is a true story that Ian Fleming used to go to Duke's Bar and order this concoction. And,
he didn't mention this to me when I met him the few times that I met him, Ian.
On his island in Jamaica, off the coast of Jamaica.
Yeah, something like that.
I think Daniel had him inside of his volcano.
Montego Beach.
Is your name, Daniel Katz, really Scaramanga? The man with the golden...
Oh, is that what it means? What'd you
No,
just say?
Scaramanga is the name of the villain in The Man with a Golden Gun,
Oh,
played by Chris.
God, you got
Played
to.
by
Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee, yes, played Dracula. And
Dracula.
Also,
Hammer movies are the best.
Oh,
Saruman in the Lord of the Ring trilogy.
I don't know, man. I don't like Dracula. He sucks.
Ah,
Ouch.
Okay.
Dr. Bob's Nightmare, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Happy 1,400, Timbo. Congratulations on the best daily live watch stream. Love the community. Thank you so much, Dr. Bob's.
cheers.
Fucking
How many episodes would it be running before it resets to 0000 again?
I think once I hit 9,999.
We'll be there. We'll be all there. Like, well, some of us might not be. We'll be all be there.
Then you can start season 2.
Yeah.
Season 2. the next generation.
Mm.
you know what? I never
Yeah.
did dislike this guy. I met meaner looking guys than him.
Uh-huh.
Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee. Is that the gun?
He was a
The man with the
Yeah.
golden gun?
Yeah.
Nice.
And he was also Count Dooku in the Star Wars prequels.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah.
He was in the original Star Wars too, wasn't he?
No.
I think he was. Who's that? On the Death
That's
Star.
David Niven. That's David Niven.
And those.
No. Christopher Lee.
Patient, but I have to go in a bit. What's up with this unboxing?
Oh, yeah. It's coming up. It's coming up.
Super chat for unboxing now.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Here we go.
So,
Grand Moff Tarkin. Who played Grand Moff Tarkin, Kojak?
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
What is that?
you know what it is.
Can we turn the camera sideways?
Is that Baby Cat? Why am I on
That's
my
a
phone?
big box. Is this an Omega?
That is Baby Cat. Oh,
Wow.
hell yeah. Have you
And I
smelled
can't
it?
even claim to be original because you got yours a few days ago. So
Did it say Baccarat?
no, Baby Cat. Hang on,
Wait-
I'll tell you what it's on
Wait a
there.
minute. What's with all the cats?
Oh, it's a fragrance unboxing. You catfished us with fragrances.
Oh, I
You
know
damn
for a fact
fragrance
that is
guys.
Amazing. Did
So
you
I-
get a sample or is this your first sniff?
Wait a minute.
I'm familiar with it anyway.
Can we back up the
but-
bus just a second here? Back up the bus. Did you break your back bringing this tree in there, Kojak?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
I got it from Chernobyl. That's why it's glowing.
oh.
I got it from Timmy's homeland. It glows like that.
Okay. Just
But
checking. Just checking.
but Baby Cat is very difficult to get,
Amazing.
as Kleiner knows. There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that is amazing fragrance.
And I'm going to
It-
sound
it-
impressive by asking, what are the notes there, Kojak, in that? What are the notes? You had it before?
It's quite a safe. Well, do you know the interesting thing about the YSL private line is it smells different on the man than it does on a woman. And
Oh.
Baby Cat, Baby Cat on me smells very masculine, and on my wife it smells even more masculine. So there you go.
So I don't know. For me, I haven't spent a lot of time with it, but for me, it smells very much like creme brulee with caramel.
Wow.
It's
just such a
interesting you
gourmand
should-
for me.
So on my wife, that's what it smells like. On me, though, I can smell the savory notes of it. It's like almost like sage, a little bit of rosemary in the background. So I'm picking up different notes on my skin, but on my wife's
Right,
skin,
right.
it smells like what you described. So I picked up. These things only came in today. So I got a phone notification. I got a notification that they had arrived.
Oh.
By the time I got into Selfridges, they had sold out of the 125 mil and only had the 75 mil left, and they were running out
Wow.
like nobody's business.
Yeah, I got lucky enough to get a 125,
Yeah.
and I have Tuxedo coming. I can't wait.
Okay.
I looked it up on a. I looked it up on.
Fragrantica.
I asked AI what they thought of it, and they said it's gray, green, narrow, lanceolate leaves offer warm, sweet, peppery flavor and aroma similar to a marjoram.
Yeah, marjoram. So that's the sort of savory note that I'm picking up on.
Oh, okay.
It's got pink and black pepper. It's got all the pepper in there. So you have on fragrances, you have top note, middle note, and base note.
Dry down.
Dry down. So the peppercorn is in the top note. The marjoram is sort of, I think, in the mid note. But my wife really likes this, and we're going to be sharing this because it smells so differently on both of us. So
I'm glad I'm divorced. I don't have to share my bottle with anyone.
Oh, it's okay. We got plenty of other ones. So there's that one. Okay, so there is another box. Okay.
Kleiner is lucky he doesn't have to spend $15,000 on couches.
It's a little bit bigger, this one.
Because I just... Oh, okay. That's what she said. That tuxedo. Oh! Is that... Oh, amazing. You got both of them. You're a crazy person.
Wow.
Amazing.
And that's
Congrats,
the one,
man.
That's the 125 mil. So,
congrats, man. I don't know about where you are, but these are hard to get.
Yeah, they're hard to get. Didn't muck around. We just said, give us the big, because they do them on the website. They do it in 75, 125, and 250.
Yes, the 8.4 ounce.
Yeah. So let me just.
If you really want to spend $600+ on a bottle of fragrance.
I just want to say that Dr. Bob, that looked very satisfying the way you're lighting, whatever you're lighting, Dr. Bob.
Oh yeah.
It looks satisfying.
Woo!
Okay.
Just lit a cigar. What?
Yeah, with
oh my goodness,
it's a red. Is that a? It's a Cohiba red dot.
Cigars taste the best. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Nice. And this is still from the Animal House.
Yeah, the last one I smoked on stream had a big crack in it. This one's in good shape though.
Nice.
All right.
Now this the tuxedo. This is just as difficult to get hold of, if not more so, than Baby Cat. This one smells a little bit. It smells like the top notes of Tom Ford ombre leather. It has that sort of suede sort of aroma to it. It's heavenly. It is absolutely gorgeous.
I haven't gotten around to Tom Ford at all. I was thinking about it, and then I got into the Merchant of Venice. I got Venegas 21, and it's amazing. So much so that I already have my eye on a second bottle of Merchant of Venice.
Now, one of the reasons why this was they were flying out off the shelves. So Baby Cat and Tuxedo, it's their most popular fragrances in their private line. They had 20% off because it was Black Cyber Monday.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I got my bottle of Tuxedo for like $225.
Kleiner and Kojak, would this change Daniel Cass's life by having this?
Yes.
It's going to change it a lot more than that alcohol free.
Between the hat, the glasses, and Baby Cat, you get all the bartenders.
Oh yeah.
They'll just follow you home. They'll be like,
oh yeah.
They'll just follow you.
You like the Pied Piper?
Exactly.
Right over a cliff.
It's got a magnetic cap as well, really solid.
Oh, that's the deal maker. The magnetic.
Oh, the first cup.
Oh my God.
I love that.
That is.
I am
You know
so
what?
jealous.
That's a panty dropper right there. Daniel Katz, you need this in your life. It's a panty dropper.
Daniel is gonna
I
wear it.
I never heard that
I
term
won't even.
before.
I won't even go near mine for another 3 weeks. I'm so upset.
How much?
I'm
You
away
can't-
for work again.
There, I'll look it up. I'll look it up in Canada. How much they're asking?
That's a
in the fragrance community, they regularly call fragrances panty droppers, as if this is going to be enough to convince a woman to take off their clothes.
brilliant
So
marketing. You can't.
No,
Yeah.
you got to use quick talk like Daniel Katz.
Yes.
But it gets you to first base though, Kojak. Then if I use some wise poetry and soliloquy, maybe I'll go a step further. Get the third base.
Ooh.
Okay.
To get the.
So
the whole-
you skip second base then, yeah? You just go straight into third base.
Well, if I hit a triple, yeah, I could.
Okay.
There are
All right.
bases. Nobody told me there were bases.
Travis Watts, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Congratulations, 1,400 episodes, Tim. And hello to the panel and everyone in the chat. Thank you so much, Travis.
Travis.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, say hello to the lady, Travis. We
That's
met
right.
in LA.
Shout out to you, Travis.
Yeah.
Lovely roommate.
Now this is from Ralph Lauren, who I don't like, but whatever.
No, this is from Yves Saint Laurent.
Oh, it is?
What from Ralph Lauren?
Oh,
Your
you're
wife,
right.
son.
I apologize. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you.
Kojak, you know what you need to get next?
Go on then.
Dior Tabacolor.
Yeah, no, I'm getting that. Don't worry. That's the next on the list. I thought
I am looking for a bottle.
Oh my God! Look how big! Look how big that bottle is, and let me show you this little tiny bottle. Oh wait a minute! I can't show it properly. Anyways, just take my word for it. It's small. Of tuxedo, it's $500.
What?
Yeah, but
I think this is smuggled tuxedo. How much? This is gray market price.
Colombian tuxedo.
That's
what
Colombian
the hell?
tuxedo.
No, but it's Canadian dollars, Tim.
Oh man, Canadian dollars are worth nothing now.
Canadian dollars. So you figure maybe $350, maybe in your line of the woods, but yeah, and then God knows with the tariff what it's going to cost.
Yeah.
Wait a minute,
Oh
that's
yeah.
coming from the States.
I'm so jealous.
How much, Kleiner? How much did you pay for your baby cat?
I think somewhere around 225, 250,
225. Did you buy it like Joma Shop, or you had to buy it in the from authorized dealer?
Max Aroma.
Max Aroma. What about Kojak?
It's the gray market.
But they're cheaper on there, right? Or are these basically because they're so in high demand that they say like they don't have discounts?
No, it was a Black Friday thing where they had I had a coupon and then I had 20% on top of that for Black Friday.
Oh, nice.
So I pretty much stole it at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, it's 125 milliliters for 400 Canadian.
Okay.
All right, that's nothing impressive.
Pretty good.
Yeah, whenever I go back home, and we can probably have like a really long series of unboxings.
Yeah.
If you want to see them.
How long have has Yves Saint Laurent been making
1, 2,
these?
3. I have like 4 or 5 fragrances coming in.
I think Baby Cat was a recent invention, 2022, I think it was.
Oh,
and it was, I think, by Morales, the guy that did Aqua de Gia, was the perfumer on that.
Oh, really? Oh, shit! Now
so.
I have to have it because I love Aqua de Gia. Well,
It's
that's
very
like
different from. It's very different to Aqua de Giro. You would never have guessed it was from the same guy.
wow. Aqua de Gio was my favorite go-to fragrance. So which
Check
if
out
I have to go
Barcelona, see if they
between,
still have deals.
which one do you think is better, Kleiner, Tuxedo or the baby cat? If you know, I just want one.
I haven't smelled tuxedo yet.
Oh,
I haven't smelled tuxedo. Is supposed
so I
to
bet.
be more of a gentlemanly fragrance than baby cat. Baby cat is supposed to be leaning more unisex.
What do you think, Kojak? What's your take?
Okay.
You got both
Apologies
of
to
them
him.
there
It's
side by
actually
side.
took. So Baby Cat was 2022. That it was Tuxedo that was made by the guy that did Aqua de Gio. So I beg your pardon.
I might go with the baby cat just because it has cats in it.
Oh, brother.
Hey, JT Harry, I see you. I see you. Me and JT Harry frequent
Hey.
the same.
I don't know. I'm getting
Friday night
these things wrong.
establishments.
By the way, there was somebody in the chat yesterday who said that he was enjoying opening his bottle of John Walker and Sons Odyssey. That the one that I've got, which is in that case that rotates around and around.
Yes. Oh,
he said
that's the Odyssey. He opened it for the Sunday.
He said, "Yeah,
that's the way to
we
do
need
it."
to sort of
that stuff is for drinking. It's not for putting on the shelf and collecting dust.
Yep.
Use it or lose it, guys.
You're not going to convince me to
Next
share
time,
it with you.
next time I come to London, we're gonna crack it open, Kojak. You're not
okay.
Keeping it. You know. I'm joking.
Hey, JT Harry, don't say too much. You know my secrets.
Oh,
Okay.
just a quick note, Tim. To talk about logistics later, if you say maybe, after Florida, this thing about going to London, I'm not sure when you're going to London and Geneva and France.
I'll have to talk to Sean first, and I'll let you know.
But hold on, if you make it closer to the June date, because I'm going to the retreat in Kojak's neck of the woods.
Oh yeah.
Then I can try to go to both things, like go.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. So, I think it's actually sometime in June. So this might be perfect timing.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'll let you know. Hey, Kojak, you want to join us in Miami for Miami Antique Show just for a couple of days to get away from the cold? The tickets are now free. Well, Kleiner, you too.
If Kojak, I'm keeping
guys,
my bed for
when?
Kojak. So,
sorry, Daniel, what was that?
Never mind. It was a bad joke. So,
it's the Miami Antique Show is January 9 to 13. Thursday on January 10th we'll do dinner. So if anybody wants to come down and have dinner with us, the tickets are now free. I highly recommend you guys get the tickets because they're free. And then if you can make it, you make it. If you can't, then you still got the ticket. And maybe next year, because if you sign up for the emails, you'll get notifications every year for free tickets. And maybe next time you go.
Yeah, sorry, Tim. This work thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You told me that you're going to be busy until like end of
March.
January. Oh, end of March.
No,
okay.
March.
Jeez. I get it. But Kleiner, think about it, Kleiner.
I would if I could.
Okay. Oh, geez. Sorry. I meant to say Kojak. Sorry. Kojak, what about you?
I would need to check with work. I would need to
check with work. Get the tickets though. Get free tickets.
I'll get it. Look, I normally don't like to bank tickets that I have no intention of using. That's too close to buying watches to just flip. But I'll make an exception in this instance.
Yeah. I just sent you a text
like
message.
buying 3 Monacles.
Well, today I was offered another watch. Wasn't I? I shared that with you, Tim.
Oh yeah.
I was I got a phone call from an AD for the Speedmaster Snoopy.
What the
Holy.
what?
Yeah,
Second one?
yeah.
Don't you have one?
Yeah, I have one.
You should take it just to flip it.
No,
Just take it
no,
to
there's
somebody.
no.
No, not to flip it, but to sell it to someone in the watch community. You should grab it.
Yeah.
Grab it with both
I would
hands.
roll you for the next 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Kojak, what did you tell them? You said yes, right?
No, I said I would think about it, and I spoke because my wife is
Call
always
them back.
threatening.
Call them right now. Text the sales
No.
associate.
There's
It's okay. It's okay. I'd rather somebody else who's actually gone to the trouble.
Yeah,
of
let
putting their name on the
somebody.
list.
This way, it'll go to some kind of flipper. But if you take it and then you flip it to somebody, then at least it's gonna go to a good person. I'm fine.
Yeah, or we can make an agreement for 2,782 easy payments.
Kojak, you
I
should just
can't-
do it.
No, I can't. I can't sink money into a watch that I'm not going to wear. It goes against my nature. Now, if it was still, if they
Oh,
were
but
selling
wait,
for 45,
but
if it was
wait,
secondary
when it
market
came-
price,
When it came to buying watches that go below retail, like those Monacos, you had no problem putting the money into the watches. But now
'Cause I
that you
wear
get
them. I
a
wear
gift from the freaking horological gods or deities,
all right,
it's handed to you on the silver platter as a thank you for
but
being a
Right,
legend. You say no
you-
thanks. What the
you
hell?
are the very definition of insanity. Because I'm not. If I buy the same Monaco twice, then you can have a go at me. I'm not going to buy two of the same bloody watches.
yeah.
Oh,
It's a
because the
Snoopy.
3 Monacos are so drastically
Can you-
different.
Can you?
Yeah.
Shut up. Can you? You shut the fuck up. Anyway, can you imagine if I did an unboxing? Can you imagine if I did an
Every
unboxing?
time I come on Tim, somebody has to curse me out. I don't like this trend.
Every time, can you imagine if I did an unboxing and whilst wearing the Snoopy, I unboxed another Snoopy?
Oh my god,
Just
that
like
would be priceless.
a glut of Snoopies. What's the collective noun for more than one Snoopies? A pack of Snoopies. A pack of Snoopies.
Yeah, packet that you could get killed, eaten alive by a pack of Snoopies.
Yeah.
Give me a second, guys.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Anyway, let me just put. I'm going to put these bottles down here because they weigh quite a bit, Kleiner.
Yeah.
You'll know when you get your tuxedo, you'll know what it feels like to hold.
Oh, okay.
Two.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so
no,
how much
mine will be heavier because my baby cat is full size.
No, touche.
Yeah.
But I thought I wasn't going to jump on because I was knackered from last night, but because you were on, I thought you would get a kick out of it, Kleiner. So that unboxing
Absolutely.
was
No,
for you.
Congratulations, man. I can't wait to get mine.
Oh, what a nice
But I don't know if you tried Merchant of Venice or anything from Merchant of Venice, but their bottles
No.
are beautiful, and the one that I tried, amazing.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I nearly pulled the trigger on the
Morano
tobacco.
series.
I nearly did pull the trigger on getting the tobacco as well today. But I thought,
I need,
you know what?
I need to find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Bob's. Yeah. You could just unmute yourself when you have something to say. I muted you because you were opening like the cigar thing and it was making a lot of noise. So
I know I'm loud, Tim, man.
Oh, don't worry,
No,
Dr.
it was
Bob.
just the
He mutes me
saran
all the
wrap.
time.
The saran
He mutes
wrap
me
was
all the
so
time.
loud.
I can't live my life. He just mutes me all the time. Timmy's a bully.
Yes.
No. Look at that ash, Tim. Look at that ash.
Oh, Double D.
Yo!
Double D's gonna be. Oh,
Whoa!
Double D's now. He's concerned. He's concerned. It might be.
Yeah,
Hey.
what's the talent there, Dr. Bob? Is it the wrist action or what? How do you do it that way, Dr.
Yeah.
Bob?
Wait, what do you
I'm
mean
just
the wrist
really
action?
conscious about not tapping the ash off.
Okay. All right.
Don't
That's it.
don't
What
do
do
it.
you mean? I'm concerned. We're sitting here talking about Dr. Bob's wrist action. I'm concerned.
Yeah, exactly.
I keep the wrist action nice and fluid.
Yeah.
Nice,
Careful,
nice.
careful with the ash. You should just let the ash drop whenever it wants to drop. Don't
Yeah.
force it.
Well,
I have an
Tim,
ashtray over here, but I don't want to use it.
Don't.
Tim, does that explain the smell of Dr. Bob's car? Because-
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that was tough. That was really tough ride. We were in the back seat. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Was it very
I could.
aromatic?
Oh yeah, it was like 14
Oh,
years
A
of
plant-based
smoking.
car freshener.
He
was like
almost died when
secondhand.
I
I
lit a
felt like it was
cigarette in the car.
Good
I
God.
felt like I was secondhand smoking.
Yeah.
Just breathing the air.
It's probably the ashtray with like 100 cigarette butts sitting between the front seats.
Oh yeah. But at least it was California, so it's good weather. I rolled down all the windows in the
Yeah.
car. It's just
Sea
windows.
breeze.
Yeah.
Oh my.
All right,
Malibu.
gentlemen, and the one lady that occasionally pops by. I'm gonna have to bid you adieu.
Okay.
Thank you for having me on, Tim. Dr.
Thank
Bob,
you,
take
Kleiner.
care. Daniel Cass, legend. Kojak, again, congratulations. Amazing pickup.
cheers, buddy. Nice one.
I'll see you guys
Let us
soon.
know when you get yours, yeah?
Absolutely. Oh, there will be a long series of unboxing if Tim wants.
Oh, it
Hell
just
yeah.
fell off.
We'll get Mr. Smelly for round 2.
Oh, yeah, what's happening with we're waiting for the discount code?
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
Asking for a friend, right, Kojak?
Yeah.
Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah, I
Mrs.
might
Smelly back
have-
on here.
All right, good night, boys. I'll see you soon, yeah?
Good night, Klein.
Happy holidays, Kleiner.
Take care. Thank you. Take care.
Yeah, I may have inadvertently offended Mr. Smelly because he texted me on Wednesday to like, hey Tim, would you be able to come on the show on Friday? And I did not see his message until Saturday because I didn't open Instagram for like 4 days in a row, and I missed the message. So, but I texted him back. I said, hey, let's I'm ready to do it anytime. I know he wants me to do it. So,
Well, you could have private messaged him that.
no, I private messaged him.
No, I meant that you didn't even notice this for 4 days.
Yeah, I did say that.
My bad. Whatever.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because
I want to apologize to roommate for sending those lousy pictures of my pancakes. But he said the berries were nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. It's much better than the roommate pancakes.
Oh,
Just have sugar in it.
Oh,
Sugar.
yeah. I
Sugar.
never had Korean pancakes actually. That's a special mix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you something, Kojak.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can name the drink.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Drink.
So, can you name the 2 drinks that are in this image?
Oh, from last night.
Yes.
Wait a minute. That's how you were talking so slow this morning. How many?
Right. I'm recovering from. I had way too much.
Oh, don't no roommates.
I had
right
like
there.
six
Don't
drinks
tell me.
yesterday.
Shh. Don't tell me. Because she's right there.
I mean, the one on the left, is that a sidecar or corpse reviver? I mean, you can't
Could
really
be.
tell. I mean, like most
It
booze
has
look-
mezcal in it and a
mezcal.
big mint leaf on top.
Mojito.
No, it's not. Mezcal's not used in mojito.
I'm not sure what it was, but the one on the right, that's a Negroni actually.
It's a Negroni. Yeah, I was going to say that was the obvious one.
Yeah.
But the one on the left, it looks like a sidecar. Now, I don't know what cocktails would use mezcal.
Nice.
Cocktail.
And then
did you taste it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was really good. It was very mezcal, very smoky.
Is it a mezcal sour?
It might be. I don't remember honestly. I
Was
just thought
it
maybe
froth?
you.
Was there a lot of froth to begin with?
No froth at all.
Okay.
It had some
Bone
strange name.
crusher? Was it a bone
No,
crusher?
no. I would have
Is this
recognized the
at
name.
the Ukrainian restaurant?
No, this was not the Ukraine. This was Oshin's place. It was at the.
Okay.
It was called the hotel room or something.
But was it more of a
What was
bar or what? Was it more of a bar?
Exact. No, that's the name of the bar. Something hotel room
And let me guess, Greenwich Village or in the meat district? Where?
in Williamsburg.
Is that's in Williamsburg? That's in Brooklyn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Very good
So-
food actually. We had the sardines
So
and
you-
the ceviche.
So you don't know the name of the drink. You don't know the name of the establishment.
No, it's
What?
called the hotel room.
He did say that, Coach.
I think that's rye bread.
the hotel room.
That's the name of the
Is that-
bar. The hotel room.
The name of the bar, the hotel
Yeah.
room bar in Williamsburg. Okay.
Hotel Del Mano. It's called Hotel Del Mano.
The Hand Hotel.
Here, I'll pull it up for you.
Oh, How
Second.
long did it take?
That's
to get
okay. I've got it.
Tim, from where you live or from Manhattan, how long did it take to get to that bar in Williamsburg? From let's say, I
It
don't
was
know.
about half hour.
That's it.
Yeah, half hour on the Uber. Oh, there's the 2 drinks actually. Looks very similar to what we had.
Oh, half an hour on the Uber.
Yeah,
It would take forever on the 19 line or whatever line.
it's a great place. They had we also had the oysters too.
Was it a pink tuxedo?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's the only drink they do that's served. Well, it wouldn't
That's
be a
mezcal?
Devil's Garden. Yeah, there's 3 mezcal cocktails they do. One's called the Devil's Garden. So that's a chili chipotle infused mezcal with Sino, which is artichoke liqueur, lime, agave, mint. Oh, it's mint, and then goes through bitters.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is the pink tuxedo, which is mezcal, aperitivo, honey liqueur, scotch, lime, shaken and served up.
Jesus.
So it could have been Devil's Garden, or it could have been pink tuxedo, or it could have been something that was off menu. Obviously,
Yeah. But
was there a bit of a spicy kick to it at all?
There was a little bit of spicy kick, yeah.
Devil's Garden, though.
Oh, okay. Okay. Devil's Garden. There you go. Devil's Garden and Negroni. Negroni was really good. I stuck with the Negronis with the Devil's Garden. And then we had the oysters. With the oysters.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. When we had the oysters with the freaking shrimp and crab. Wow, actually really good match with the drinks. Yeah, I'm not a fan of oysters, but
What do they put in the oyster? Like what is it cooked or is it raw?
No, it's raw.
Raw.
It's raw.
And what do they put in there? Nothing. Just what do they put in there?
Well, they give you the sides. Here, I'll show you. They give you
You can have like shallots and vinegar, or you can have lemon gratinated lemon with parsley. You can just put on top.
Oh, I see.
yeah, like different spices. See here, they give like
Spicy sauces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horseradish, mustard, basically like a Tabasco sauce, and lemon.
Yeah.
So they give you
Quite
first
frankly, I like the taste of everything in the crustacean world except for lobster. I find it too rich, but I can't eat it anymore because I've been brainwashed by, the kosher edict. So, to speak.
Yeah.
But I do like this food up until I was like, I guess about 22. I did like all these things. Still do. I like eating these things.
You can eat you can't eat crustaceans, can you? But you can eat shellfish or
No. Any
you
as they call bottom feeding groups that aren't actually fish with fins. I don't know all the rules.
Right.
You don't ask. I don't know all the rules, reasoning.
Mhm.
It's just confusing, and then it gets really, really frustrating. Right to spending hours and hours of studying, which I'm not going to do. You know, that's a whole other topic. That's Pandora's box. There, I won't get into.
I nearly had oysters tonight, actually, at the place I went.
Well, they didn't have fish and chips. That's why we went with the oysters.
Yeah, but I saw the oysters. I saw the oysters on the menu, and I thought, like, you know what, half a dozen oysters would be really nice. Go really well with the Bloody Mary.
Yeah, no, with the blood. Yeah, maybe actually. What the thing is, it's a not filling food. It's real, like you could just
Yeah.
keep
Yeah,
eating
you know that.
oysters. It's not
When
gonna
you
fill
said
you
something
up.
about dirty, the dirty something. I that reminds me of the Dirty Dozen, played by Kojak, Telly Savalas. The movie,
Yes.
The Dirty Dozen.
You got to be careful. You got to be careful with oysters, though, because if you're drinking it with spirits, they will tighten up and become really rubbery, and then you can't digest them in your stomach.
Oh, that's scary.
You get a bad. I think you get a bit of a bad reaction to having it with straight spirits. Got to be careful.
You know,
Wow.
I had that. I had that same reaction to people from some of my jokes. They couldn't digest them at all.
Yeah. They were just being
Some of
polite when they
those
said
jokes
they must-
are raw.
Yeah, I remember seeing the feedback on your gig. It was like it must have been the raw. It must have been the bad oysters. Must have been the bad oysters.
Yeah, that must have been from ages ago. I attempted something on the Tim Wright show. Yeah, that was pretty raw.
I think I'm drunk. Daniel's getting funny.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Christmas miracle. Did you remember that movie? But did you ever see it, Kojak? It's from the 70s, I think. Lee Marvin hits the Dirty Dozen. No, wait. Or that was Clint Eastwood, the cowboy movie, or was it Lee Marvin's getting a bunch of the Dirty Dozen? I'll look it up.
Dirty Dozen, and Telly Savalas goes a little bit crazy. It starts killing.
That's right.
Other members of the people from his own side.
It's 1967. Holy smokes!
Well, obviously, I didn't see it when it came out. I've seen
No. Yeah, well, Lee Marvin was trying to tape a group of crazy guys. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, they were prison. They were prisoners.
That's right.
By the military police. So they were on death row, and they were given an opportunity to either die in action or die in a cell.
Listen to this, Tim. This guy knows everything.
Yeah.
No.
Of course he knows that movie. That's a Telly Savalas movie.
That's true.
Which James Bond movie was Telly Savalas in?
I don't. I have to look him up. I don't know.
He played Blofeld.
Obviously,
Blofeld.
Yeah.
What is that? Let's see.
Stavros. He plays like Spectre. The head of Spectre is Blofeld. And he played Stavros Blofeld in one of the movies, and that was George Lazenby's James Bond movie, On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God! They really made him look different. No, wait a minute. That could be. No, that's someone else.
Because they're always kind of obscuring. Like they're not pointing the camera directly at him, right? It's usually like you see like an arm or something.
They were, when in the first movies, but then subsequently they did. He was portrayed by 2 or 3 different actors. And then, was he? You didn't see him in the Timothy Dalton era.
Here we go.
You didn't see him in the Pierce Brosnan era. You saw him in the Daniel Craig in the last 2 movies he did, which was
From Russia with Love, you can only see hands, right? Because that's the
only see
most
hands.
iconic. And like he's fiddling with the cat. Oh, there we go.
He's fiddling with the cats. It always comes back to the cats.
A baby cat. At least it's not a baby cat.
There he is.
This is Blofeld.
Oh yeah. Wow. Looks like Mr. Evil from
Yes.
Yeah.
because that's what he parodying, right?
I mean, yeah, Mike
Mr.
Myers
Evil is parodying Blowfest, right?
Yes. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's
Jim Carrey was supposed to play Mr. Evil.
Oh, what's it?
Yeah.
So you just showed he was in Aliens. He played the android.
Dr. Evil. Sorry, Dr. Evil.
No, Donald Pleasance.
Powers.
That was Donald Pleasance.
Do
So
you
he
guys
played
actually like Austin Powers in London? Yeah. UK.
Oh yeah,
Brits
we have.
like
It's the law. It's the law. We have
It's
to
the
like
law.
it.
You know that Mike Myers is a Canadian, our Canadian comedian that played that.
Well, no, he's actually British, but he grew up. I think he Canadian and
You might be
raised
right.
in
He
England.
was born in Britain, maybe, and then he lived in
Born in
Canada.
Britain. But I think he is either he's connected to Brit because he supports Liverpool Football Club.
I take that back. Salutations. Yes, I think he was from Britain, and then he moved as a kid with his family, maybe to Canada.
Well, his parents might have been Canadian or something. Anyway, there's obviously some connection to Canada.
Andrew McQueen wants to know if Kojak you've been to Piz Gloria. What is that?
I don't know what that is. I don't know.
Hey, David H says 1,400. Wild. Oh, and it's good to hear. Look at this. Jimmy the Glock loves Austin Powers. And the funny thing is that our good friend Fred Savage was in Austin Powers. I didn't even realize.
So his Gloria is the location.
Yeah.
His Gloria is the location of, I think, the place that the villain stayed at when he was hypnotizing the women that he had there. So it's I think it's a restaurant or something like that nowadays. Do you know? And so going back to Austin Powers, you know the opening theme tune to that. Do you know who wrote that? Who composed it?
No, who didn't?
Well, let's see in the chat. Somebody he's recently passed away, actually.
Really? Austin Powers is such a brilliant movie. The gold member.
Did he participate because he comes from improv? Was he one of the writers? I think probably he was also one of the writers to Austin Powers.
Was it Oshinomali?
No, it was called Soul Bossa Nova. It's you can probably Google it, Tim, and maybe play on the outro. It was done by Quincy Jones.
Oh, Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
What? Maybe we'll play. Let's see. Let me try and see if I could play it. Let's see.
Or maybe play it as an intro tomorrow.
Let's see. Oh yeah, Soul's Bossa Nova.
Soul Bossa Nova.
I'm not gonna get dinged.
No, it won't. He's dead, so he's not gonna.
Yeah, it's too sad to hear.
Sad to hear. Rest in peace. He was great.
Yeah.
Great musician.
Yeah, we'll commemorate the stream to him. We'll dedicate it.
Yeah.
Good stuff,
I
guys.
think he only passed away quite recently. Actually, was it last week or the week before last?
Yeah. Wow.
Nora Jones is his daughter, the other popular singer-songwriter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Passed away on November the 3rd, 2024. Oh, actually, just a month ago today. Rest in peace.
Okay, press release. No, I'll just read it.
Yeah, just
Okay, early life. Mike Myers was born in Toronto, Ontario. May 20th to data processor, whoever, Alice Bunny, and insurance heiress Eric Myers. His parents were British immigrants from the old Swan area of Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
So, he's okay. So he's what? Second generation Canadian?
He's an anchor baby. He's an anchor baby.
Okay, an anchor baby. There you go. So he's kind of British in a way. Still.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all belong to us. All you Canadians, you all belong to us anyway.
Well, until we take over.
It's like free range hens. We let them go out. We let them go in the fields and think they're free, but then we bring them, and around Christmas time we bring them back in, and we rip their necks off and make tasty turkey.
United States is just saving the Canada for their natural resources. We're gonna use up ours first, and then we need more.
I know what you're claiming, Tim. I gave you the idea. Certain people on the other side claim that they won the War of 1812, not Canada, and so they'll make Canada a state of the United States, or not worse, a territory, and then they'll havoc, and then I will be a pauper begging on the streets.
You need to. Mike Lewis is in the chat. He's saying "boo" to the Scousers. Yeah, spoken like a true Man United, Red Devils fan. There's a lot of rivalry between Man United and any other football club in the world, but particularly Liverpool.
Where is, you mean Manchester? Is that their name? United? Manchester is United?
Manchester, Manchester is the home of a very good football team, which is Manchester City, and then there's
so what's Man United?
Manchester United. They just have two football teams.
I see. Okay.
One's called Manchester United. One's called Manchester City. I suggested that they should just merge. Just have one be done with it. But that didn't go down too well.
Do you guys still have the ruffians that cause fights and beat up people because you're on the other team? The soccer.
The ruffians.
Yeah.
The scallywags. Sorry, this Orwellian language you're speaking, I don't know. You mean the hooligans?
Hooligans,
football hooligans.
Hooligans.
I'm not so much. I mean, there is still obviously a hardcore bunch of people that will use this football as an excuse for tribal stuff, but it's been driven out for the large part.
Yeah. There's a guy who wrote a book. He was working on his PhD, some guy who was killing time in Carolina in his late 20s. And he thought he'd write a book, make a little bit of buck to pay for his tuition because he's, PhD. And it was a bestseller, and it was called Among the Thugs, just trying to figure out what makes them tick. So he pretended to be one of the thugs. And after going through all this and interviewing so many people, he takes us on this journey, Tim. Mm-hmm. And at the end, my conclusion is absolutely nothing. They're just a bunch of dicks.
There was a movie which had a similar plot line, and it had Elijah Woods, and he was trying to understand the mind of a football hooligan, and then he became a football hooligan himself.
Oh, yeah.
Can't remember what it was called. Green.
Yeah.
Green something or other.
Yeah, Dr. Bob, what do you think? Tim, if Tim had too many drinks, he wouldn't become a hooligan, would he?
Tim?
Hooligan.
No chance.
He's too peaceful.
Some people say
Magpie called it.
some people
It's
say
great.
that I look a little bit like Mike Myers.
Oh, yeah, you do. You did when he was younger.
The what?
He's closer to my age now. He's
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mike
you kind
Myers
of
or
run your
Michael
own
Myers?
TV show out of a basement, so you kind of like Mike Myers.
well, we refer. It comes from Michael, obviously, Kojak, but I refer to him as Mike Myers. Everyone does.
No, because there's Michael Myers is the guy that plays the baddie in the Halloween movies,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's a reference to a movie called Baby Driver,
Oh,
where they're told to wear these crooks are told to wear Michael Myers masks for the job, and he buys the Mike Myers Austin Powers mask. It's very
oh
funny.
my God.
Actually, you know why they did that?
Go on.
Because I think they tried to do the actual Mike Myers, but they asked them to pay like some big money because Friday
Wow.
the 13th was a big hit, and
Okay.
they were like, yeah, we want like a lot of money, and so they just went with
It was funny
Myers.
though. I thought it was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Oh yeah.
You know, the
I don't know why
original
they got-
Mike Myers mask was a Captain Kirk mask, and then they like gave it a haircut and
Yeah.
put makeup on it because that was their budget.
That makes a lot of sense actually, because he does have that sort of Captain Tiberius Kirk, James Tiberius Kirk.
Captain Kirk. Love Star Trek. So good. So good. Oh, Magpie says that's correct, Tim. Boom. You see, I know a
Oh,
thing
okay.
too. I used to watch Austin Powers, like rewatch it many times. I really enjoyed it when I was like in high. But I was watching that when I was in high school. Good
What's her
stuff.
name? That
Good day.
singer
Good
in
times.
there with him when she was
Huh?
younger. The big shot swimmer, the famous singer. I mean, what's her name had a role. She had hair out to here, like the monster.
Oh, the cameo in
She had a cameo in
Austin
there.
Powers. Yeah. Oh, there was a lot of cameos, right? Because even
Beyonce.
Beyonce. Beyonce. That's what I meant. Yeah.
wow.
She had a lot of that hair. Holy smokes.
Yeah, but she was in the third movie that was Goldmember.
Oh, that's I love the gold.
So the first, yeah,
I love
Goldmember. Do you want a pickle and a smoke? Where's Magic City? It's like, the villain in that movie was Dutch, wasn't he? So he was mocking the Dutch accent as well.
Robert Redford was in one of them. Had a small role in there, didn't he? Everyone had a role in there.
No, you're thinking of Rob Lowe.
No. Robert Redford had a really small role though. He just a walk.
I did.
And I think maybe who knows, he may have been friends. Say, just throw me in there. Put a line. I just want to have some fun. And they probably just wrote something in the last minute just to meet some friends. And he didn't need the money at that time. But I can't remember. He was sort of the assistant to Dr. Bad Guy.
That was Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe
Number two.
did have a bigger role, but I think in one of them, there's 3 sequels, right? I'll look it up. I think Robert Redford had very
There's
small.
3 movies. There's 3 movies, so there are 2 sequels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me look
You
it up.
know, Will Ferrell in the original one as Mustafa, one of the funniest roles ever. It's so like on the budget.
I think I'm injured very badly.
Oh my god!
I've broken both my legs.
That was pretty
Will
good.
Ferrell is a genius. It's so good, so good. It's such a budget role too, and Seth Green was there as well.
Yeah.
And he's huge now, but even back then, he was like in all these cameos, just popping up everywhere. It's good. Seth Green is great. Let's see, he did the Robot Chickens, right? That was really successful.
Robot Chicken, yeah.
Robert Wagner.
Robert Wagner was
r-
played number 2, and then when he went back in time, when Doctor Evil went back in time, his number 2 was played by Rob Lowe.
Okay, my error. I meant Robert Wagner.
yes, not
Sorry.
Robert Redford.
You're talking about JR, Daniel?
I just screwed up. That's all. The wrong name.
Who killed JR then?
That was just a dream.
That was just a dream.
Is that the line?
No, it was the whole season. It was a ripoff.
I'm talking about Dallas.
Yeah, I know, but I thought it was the daughter played by what's her name that killed.
No,
Victoria Principal.
No, not her. Oh, I think Bing Crosby's daughter was an actor in that show, and I thought she murdered Bing Crosby's daughter, whatever role she played.
Oh, Kathy Lee Crosby.
That's her. Her.
Kathy Lee Crosby. You want to pull it up?
Sure.
What is it with this? What is it with this streaming people getting actors' names wrong? Don't know who Fred Savage is. We don't know who Robert Redford is or Robert Wagner.
Who is Fred Savage?
Who is Fred Savage? What is Fred Savage? Why?
When is Wed Savage?
Natalie Wood.
Robert Wagner, wasn't he married to Natalie Woods?
Yeah. What happened to Natalie Wood's final hours?
It's unknown.
Spending Thanksgiving
yeah,
weekend on their 16th.
I think
But,
it
yeah.
was.
Controversy.
He was having a little fun with the guy in Deer Hunter, and Robert Wagner didn't like it. You know,
Oh yeah, it was a Walken. He was on the boat at that time,
Christopher
huh?
Walken was on the boat, and I think they had a secret affair, and Robert Wagner was never caught for drowning her, I think.
Oh, no one is
Wow.
above the law, and if he's guilty, Biden will give him a pardon.
He was never arrested, was he? No.
Nope, never charged.
Was it
nothing.
ruled as like,
An accidental
accident?
drowning? Yeah.
That's why rich people have yachts. It's so convenient to get away with crime.
Hey,
on a
I've
yacht.
got the answer, fellas. Hold this thought. Keep
Uh-huh.
that there. Keep it there.
Okay.
Let's the drum roll, please, Tim. Drum roll. Drum roll. Is that drum roll? I didn't hear it. Okay.
You couldn't hear it?
I didn't hear any drum roll.
Maybe it's.
I was about to give you one,
Here, I'm gonna
but
do
I
it.
was lazy.
I think I have echo cancellation, so you
Okay,
couldn't hear
here
it.
we go. Okay, can you hear that? That's
Now I heard that.
okay. Almost all of the characters on the show were potential suspects. That's who killed JR. Ultimately, in the Who Done It episode, which aired on November 21st, 1980, the person who pulled the trigger was revealed to be Kristen Shepard, which is Mary
But
Crosby.
then they woke up and it was all a dream.
Kristen was JR's scheming sister-in-law, mistress, who shot him in a fit of anger. Oh, you think it was a dream? Maybe this is wrong.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
maybe
it was
We
a
all
dream.
live in the Matrix, so
Maybe it's a Mandela effect.
they subsequently retconned it by saying, "Oh, Victoria Principal had a dream in the shower with Bobby Ewing, and it was just a dream. The whole season, that
The whole
just been
season.
aired was just dismissed. Was just
I think that's
written
what happens when the writers go on strike.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, listen, I think I'm gonna.
Oh yeah. We
yeah,
want
we're
you to
gonna
get-
wrap it up. We just hit the 3-hour mark.
It's
I was
2 a.m. over there where
gonna wrap it up.
Kojak's at. You gotta go to
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah, Kojak, get some-
I've got an airport run to do in the morning, so go charge the car.
Oh, you
Before
have-
we go,
what, who, you
I
picking,
just
who are you picking up? Daniel Katz?
No, I've hired a hit gang of dogs to hunt down the cat.
hit
Okay.
cats.
All right. Okay. Go ahead,
They
Tim.
keep, They
I
should
was
be
just
in Canada, in Toronto, later on tomorrow.
Right. Yeah, thanks. That's so. I'm looking forward. As long as they're not crocodiles. Okay.
I just went back to the first episode that I did, and you know, I don't think I can sell Explorer 2 Polar because that was the first watch that I revealed that I own on the stream. You
Tim,
know,
you're
and
never
then
selling any watches, man. Just give up.
yeah, and then look at that. You could see the bunny ears actually on the shelf there at the bottom, and actually
Oh wow.
the shelves look a lot more neat
Yeah, they're less
there.
dusty.
Yeah, no dust. I think very clean actually. If you look here, very nice and tidy. Yeah.
You know, when I first saw you, Tim, I had no idea. I thought you were an
Mm.
overdone alkalite wearing your Explorer 2, and you were like, you know, you were the wingman to that other big fella, which we won't get into right now,
Uh-huh.
years and years ago. And he was doing all the talking, and you were just, every once in a while, you'll say a line just like, Johnny Carson's wingman, you know, back in the day, Johnny Carson.
The
Yeah.
guy that sold all the sweepstakes tickets.
And I thought, who is this guy? Just sitting there being an alkalite with this dumb smile, royal this fella, which I
Ed
won't.
McMahon.
Yeah, Ed McMahon. The Ed McMahon to that other fella from the other side of the world. I won't go into it. He was very polite to me when I met him in Watch Time New York. So I have nothing against him personally, but
Good to hear.
yeah.
It's good
Awesome,
times. Hey,
Nova.
that's where I got my start, right? So
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all
Where did it all
good.
go wrong, Tim?
Let the guy bonds be bygones, right?
Yeah, guy. Okay. Close off
Guys.
the show. I want to slow it down. Close off the show. Say hello to
Yeah.
roommate
Yeah.
who's busy walking back and forth, organizing things.
Yep. Yeah.
And
I haven't been home in 3 days, so I'm kind of looking forward to actually going to clean
Don't
some
you
stuff.
need to make room for the couch?
Yeah, when it comes, but that's three.
ooh,
They told us 3 to 4 months before the couch gets ready.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wait list on a couch.
exactly. It's there. They're gonna be building it from ground up. You put the order and
Tim, just put an
yeah.
F and cover over the leather with the material from the couch. Make it like home.
Are you gonna be allowed to sleep on the couch when she's mad at you, or your ass out now?
Oh, wow, that's a good idea. Now you're making sense, Bob. I'm probably gonna have to sleep on the floor.
Damn. I knew this was
Yeah,
a bad idea.
it's a horrible idea. This idea makes no sense, but whatever. You know, look, she's gonna get it. She's gonna realize we made a horrible mistake, and then maybe going forward, we're not gonna do stuff like this anymore because
So
it's
maybe the
really.
couch market will go crazy and you could sell it at a huge profit.
You know, I heard that the original ones, that were made back in like the 80s, they're super valuable. Like they go for
If there's no
crazy money
butt dance in
nowadays.
it.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Well, Tim, maybe you can lie and say once you get the couch that this is a vintage 1975 couch and
yeah.
condition it.
It's a Frankenstein couch.
Franken couch. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if it was just, you know, like a basically rip off designer. But when we were at my parents' house, the roommate was like, "Look, they have the same garbage can as we do, but it's not the brand name." So like my parents, they have
They have the
like the off.
knockoff.
They got the knockoff. Yeah, it's like the Pagani design of
Isn't that like
Rolex.
the oldest garbage can design in the world?
That's what the roommate said. They invented the pedal to open the lid
Tim,
on the top.
Tim, we didn't do an uncoating. We'll do it.
Oh, the uncoding. Yeah,
Oh,
you
that
want
was
to do the
supposed to be
uncoding
today.
before we leave?
What? Okay, we'll do it quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it quick. Kojak, you got like 2 more minutes for the uncoding, yeah?
Well, for
I
Daniel
could do an
Brown,
uncoding too.
Yeah, and Bob's gonna do the uncoating as well.
No, I think he's going to do it.
I'll go get it.
Go, go, go,
Okay.
go.
First
Go,
of all,
Bob's go.
I start off with just a construction vest because it was so cold. A cheap construction vest made out of polyfill.
Uh-huh.
Because it was really cold in Canada, you know.
Wow, and you can turn it inside out,
Right,
and
either
you
way.
actually got.
Either way, right.
Whoa.
I'm putting this together like
Yeah.
an espresso cocktail, Tim. What you
Uh-huh.
put in for the winter cold is like a cocktail. You
I
add
like
a dash
this.
of this and then add a dash of that. So,
Mhm.
Well, I've been doing this job.
and then I have this nice wool scarf. I wrap it around like so
Daniel, it looks very comfortable and warm.
to be run over.
Mm.
And
The winter hit New York really
look at
hard.
the writing on this.
Oh, Bugatti. Oh, he's got a Bugatti jacket. Let's go.
Whatever that means.
What?
But it's not a car.
Is that a vintage Bugatti jacket? Maybe it was
No,
a jacket collab.
Maybe they just put their effing name on it. I don't know.
No,
But-
I think they gave these to the guys that bought the car.
oh,
Like,
maybe that's
it's a
what it was.
freebie. Yeah, you
then
bought a
what-
Bugatti in the winter. They just like, hey, we gotta. That's the merch. You know how
And-
with the Rolex sometimes you get a pen or something like
So
that.
this is it's got the real feathers in here. It's water repellent, so
Nice.
you can get wet and it can dry. It's got two zippers, so I put the one zipper here.
Mhm. Ooh, the inner zipper.
Then it's the inner sanctum. That was the inner sanctum zipper.
Wow. It's like
And it-
double
and it-
doors.
I'm showing all this off, but it's nothing near
Yeah.
to what Dr. Bob is wearing. But we'll ignore what
Oh
Dr.
yeah,
Bob is wearing, which is way better. But
Dr.
anyways,
Bob's is ready to climb Mount Everest in that jacket he's got.
jacket. Okay, anyway, so
I'm muted. This is the retro Himalayan expedition jacket.
is that
It's $1,200 jacket, but I got it
Oh.
75% off after Christmas last year. I've never
Oh,
worn
so-
it. It's too damn hot.
Whoa.
$12 jacket, son of a bee.
Does it have a oxygen tank?
I think
holder?
it's rated like minus 120 or minus 20 degrees or something crazy.
Holy fuck! You're ready to rumble, huh?
Yeah,
It's
so-
too hot. You can't wear it.
Yeah.
and then there it is. You top it up with a
Boom.
little bit of lemon, and there you go.
Nice.
It's the drink.
Nice.
It's a
You look warm, Daniel. I'm
Yeah.
glad you're not freezing in that big old house anymore.
yeah. I was freezing. There was no furnace. Remember? And
Yeah,
oh god,
you're always bundled up. You look like Dr. Bob.
yeah, like kind of. But that's a real warm jacket Dr. Bob has. But this is gonna be a bit of a dress coat too. So that's
Yeah, I bought this when I was still thinking about moving to Alaska. So if I decide to move, I'll have the jacket already.
yeah. So now I look.
I think he's upstairs.
Okay,
Daniel.
Yeah.
Daniel, the next thing that we
Oh,
want to do.
wait. I got one more jacket unboxing.
Let's see one more
Where'd he
jacket.
go? Hey, come here.
Hey, Roku took the jacket. Daniel, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get you to build your own custom hat like this
Oh,
Got his jacket on.
from beginning to end.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my
Look at the
goodness.
camera.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna get one of these hats for you, Dan. Hey, even Roku can get in there. There's
Oh,
enough
look at the
room in the
camera, damn it.
jacket.
Oh yeah.
Roku,
Ah, he's
too
gone.
hot.
He didn't
Too
want
hot.
anything
He's
to
got
do
a
with you.
camouflage jacket.
That was hilarious. He didn't want anything to do with you right there.
Yeah. I'm
Tim.
not climbing Everest with Bob's.
Yeah.
Tim, I've
Hey.
just seen your car.
You saw my car?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I've just sent you the link.
Oh
new,
no!
It's the new Jaguar.
It's been
It's
revealed.
It's a reset. It's called the Type 00.
Oh fuck. Okay. I think this is April Fool's.
No, they had journalists there and everything. I'm looking at video footage of it now.
That's the
Oh,
new Jag XJS or something, or what?
No,
oh, it's electric.
It's the Type 00.
What the
Oh, it's
fuck?
gonna. Well, Tesla's in trouble. They may take over.
You know what? This is kind of like Cybertruck. Gives me Cybertruck vibes.
It's a concept car, so it's
Yeah.
not necessarily, it's not necessarily going to.
I don't find it that pretty, actually.
But then that's Jaguar. You saw the advert, Daniel. You know, so this is the new thing.
Wow.
It was a lovely shade of pink. And just reminded me of
Yeah.
Hey, it's almost like they consulted with me for the car design.
yeah.
Jeez, this is what the car would look like if I was in charge of the design team. Holy shit! What's the wall between this, between the two seats?
Yeah. What's the reason for that, Kojak?
No idea.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's electric, so there's no transmission
Wow.
tunnel.
Look at that. I guess it's good maybe to get some room away from the roommate because she's just giving me the shits. This way, there's a wall between you. You're
All right. Say hello to roommate for me.
whoever's driving with you, they can't annoy you.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I thank a roommate's compliment. She sent me. Was it like a smiling face with two hearts in each, a heart in each eye, saying bluebird on my pancake. Yeah.
Roommate's so sweet.
Yeah.
It looks like a cross between a Rolls Royce and a Cybertruck.
Yeah, it's like a Cybertruck coupe, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. It's not a. It's just the one door.
Yeah.
Or door. Okay. I still don't like it.
It's definitely futuristic. You know what? It's actually finally because look for the longest time I've been thinking like, man, all these cars they look identical. What's been going on? The Cybertruck, at least, it's so radically different from everything else that it's got a place, just for the hell of it. And so Jaguar seems to be following Cybertruck's lead in trying to just change up what the cars look like because it's so boring out there. Everything it looks the same, At least it's so different, and because it's electric, right? With electric cars, you can innovate away, right? It's so much easier to do a car when it's electric. You don't have to, you know, isn't it like an electric car doesn't have to look like a conventional car?
Yeah.
But yeah, it just looks like a fun ride that it's not functional. It doesn't look to be very functional. More like for fun. That something you take out to go to the movies or to dinner with your hot date.
I remember that date that I met back when I was 22.
Yeah.
First date, and we went to see some play. I forgot. We came home, and then, man, that was a fun ride.
Dave F451 says the first edition didn't have any doors. Yeah. It is wild. Yeah, we gotta go. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Kojak, thank you so much for joining for the unboxing. Dr. Bob's, good to have you on the stream. Cats.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for 1,400. Play us out.